Cup,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I could have won that. Watching the semifinals and the finals, it's like another level, a totally different level.
Yeah, it gets pretty crazy.
I gotta heat up some food.
Oh, proof from Monopoly, man, huh?
Yep. Oh, we're
Oh, I'm
split
next.
on this.
1 sec, I'll be right back.
So the meta is you and the hammer? Is that correct?
That's
yeah.
what I did randomly, but you don't.
Okay.
feel any-
So here's my thoughts on this meta right here, with only 2 people needed on the first mission. Everybody's going to be selfish blue. So I think if you're blue here, you actually need to pick the hammer and maybe the person after you, right? You've got to be selfless blue to win the vote. Otherwise, it's going to hammer, period. So I honestly think you pick Monopoly
I'd
Man.
rather let it go to hammer than be selfless.
Okay.
Red hammer sucks, though. So from Legorv's POV, I would say pick Monopoly Man and Andy. That's the only way you're going to get
But if
enough
you're
votes.
blue, the odds of you selecting 2 non-blues is pretty low, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
it's a gamble, and I think being selfless blue makes you look more blue. Now that I've said it, it kind of doesn't. But I think if Legorv would have picked Monopoly and Andy or Basic and Andy without me prompting it, that would make Legorv look more blue.
I don't wanna. I don't.
Really, what you want to do is just ask Andy what team he wants you to choose, because it's really his decision.
Is the
I
star
voted
for the
too
hammer?
early.
Or is the star because Andy's really good at this game?
What's the problem?
Stars for hammer.
For hammer, it's because he's hammer.
Both
Okay.
things.
Yeah,
both things.
Yeah.
And for those not aware, you can actually open 2 tabs if you click the gear in the top right and then click the tabs option, check it, and then you can have the game chat and the vote history. I guess we don't need game chat since Cake isn't here, so never mind, I'll shut up.
Yeah, but it's still nice to have up.
Yeah, it's true. I do actually like having both. So Monopoly Man with the selfless blue vote. Or off approving, meaning Turnip Boy or Andy could be red.
The one thing is that I hate when people doesn't send themselves on a mission.
Yeah, I know
I
people don't like
affected
that,
by
but honestly, like that's sometimes the only way you can win it. Because if every blue is selfish, then blues can have a very hard time because you need a selfless blues vote most of the time.
I mean at the start. I mean in the mission.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I
But
guess.
normally I don't see a reason for the one for the leader of the mission to not send himself, because he's sure about his role.
Yeah. Oh wait, Screwloose is voting on the. Huh?
Yeah, I'm still
You need
frozen
to-
on the last mission.
Yeah, mine says Screwloose is voting. I've already voted.
Yeah, mine says Scrooge is voting on the mission team.
Try reloading.
Yeah, try reloading Legorv because right now it's on you to pick a team.
Oh, really?
It says it's on screw loose.
No, it says
says it's on
For me, it
Scrooge to
says
me,
Screwloose is voting.
like screw. Like
It says
he already
Screwloose for me too. I'll
is
refresh.
voting.
I refresh and it says like there's no games online, there's no players online.
Wait,
Same.
how many reds are there? There's 2.
Oh, I'm back in now. Refresh again, Legorv, and now I'm back in.
All right.
Okay,
there we
here we
go.
go. You picked Andy. Okay, yeah.
You still have to vote. Oh, okay.
That's nice that it has the he rejects his own.
Wait, there's only
Yeah.
2 reds, right?
I'm still not entirely
6
sure
players
about
should
that.
be 4 versus 2. Yeah, 3v3 would just you would
Okay.
fail every.
And one of them is Morgana. Okay.
What's a Morgana?
It's nice that they
Yeah.
have the ability to like reconnect to these games rather than it just like fucking over the game. Though.
Yeah.
I feel like a
actually-
lot of these like
I
random
think-
clients never have good.
Not
Were you saying
optimized.
the plan was pick you and the person after you?
No. Morgana is She appears as Merlin to Percival. So Percival sees 2 Merlins right now.
Monopoly. If you want this to go through, I would pick Basic and Andy, but it's debatable. If you pick yourself and Andy, it's definitely going to be a no. So you have to decide right now if you trust Basic, and you have to
Yeah, I
really.
like me and Andy.
So it also depends who Andy's gonna. Andy, do you know who you're gonna pick?
No, not yet.
Yeah, we would need to know from Andy who he's gonna pick to make a real decision here.
I would go with Screwloose and Andy, or me and Andy.
I'm gonna go probably with Monopoly Man.
Oh, really?
Why Monopoly Man?
Then just run Monopoly Man and Andy now.
Alright.
Still might reject to see what basics.
Did you select the team? I'm worried mine's frozen again.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, mine just says it's waiting to select. What the heck is going on here?
The spectator book again.
It's because you're red. It's just glitching out for you.
Oh, I have another tab open is the reason in another browser window. I think let me close that and then refresh.
Another resistance. Plus
Yeah, another
tab?
yes, yep. From
so
last
it's like
night.
taking over your session. or
Yeah, it's
whatever.
like doing something. I don't know. Okay, and then okay. Legorv approves it. Got him. Tricked him. I read Legorv as red for that approve there. There's no reason, even if you believe that's a good team, you should reject the hammer anyways because Andy can run it back. So really we're baiting out off approves. We were baiting out off approves.
Okay.
I don't like Legorov and Monopoly really.
I think that really I think it
Who
just
said that?
I-
Who said that? Sorry?
Legorov likes Monopoly and Andy, so we just have to pair them together. And Andy, is your team still going to be you and Monopoly Man?
Probably, but it's not set in stone.
I think if we
Yeah.
do that, I think we guarantee one red on the mission, based on
Yeah, I think
Legorov's
you
off
choose
approve.
someone else. Yeah, Legorov just approved out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And he also proposed Monopoly and Andy too,
Right.
but he did refuse it. But I think that was just because.
Approved Andy and Monopoly. Yeah. See, I think we're gonna guarantee a red if we go Andy and Monopoly Man, which means
Yeah.
Andy, I need to know that you're not gonna pick Monopoly Man, or I'm gonna vote yes on this.
I'm not sure. Give me a second, please.
No, I agree with you, Screwless.
I mean, there's a possibility that Legorv and Andy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Between
So
those
in that
three,
case,
I
we
think
would
we have one and maybe two reds. One for sure with the off approve, but also note the off approved by Monopoly Man on mission 1.1.
I'm gonna go with Monopoly Man, so you should accept this mission if you don't like.
Why would you go with Monopoly Man after what you just said?
Maybe it's Andy that's
Because
the
it
bad
seems
one.
reasonable to me. The information I will
So-
get will have been better.
So, but Andy, you see that Monopoly Man off approved a mission. He approved a mission he was not on 1.1, and then
I know.
Legorv proposed Monopoly Man after that fact, and then approved a mission that he wasn't on. He off approved to Monopoly Man and Andy.
Yeah, but
You need to pick.
convince
You need to
Legorv-
pick Turnip
you
Boy.
convince Legorv. Cast your vote.
Yeah, I
vote.
don't really
It
know
will be
that many
faster.
Sorry.
It doesn't make sense to
I
try
would
to
agree
convince.
with-
Look at
Me
that off
personally-
approve. Off approve right there. Legorv and Monopoly Man yesing to two missions. They're both not on. That is so sketchy. I think.
Yeah, but there's
I
not
think.
three red. But there's not. three red.
Yeah, but I think
would
that
be-
means that Legorv, Monopoly Man, and Andy has two reds in it. Calling that right now with the
Yeah,
off
but
approves.
yeah.
Yeah, but Legorov,
So-
Monopoly, and Andy, all three can't be.
I
red.
know it has two of the two
Yeah,
reds. So
but-
two
but
out of three are red.
Legorov and Monopoly approving that out of the node doesn't. It doesn't like fit in with the logic because one of them has to be blue.
I would prefer you
Yeah.
put either basic
Yeah, you're
or
right.
me on
Fuck.
Andy.
Yeah.
Wait, so what reasons would
I'm
you
gonna
have to
go
like
with
reject a mission if
You're
this
going
early
with
in the game?
this?
Hammer.
I know
Yeah.
it's Hammer. I'm voting yes, but I don't know if I like this. But...
So you're saying that fuck, I don't know. Well, that's good. So we run that back +1. So basic has been proposed once. Turnip Boy has been proposed once. Monopoly Man off approves basic, and Monopoly Man off approves basic
Turnip Boy as
and
well.
Andy, and then Legorv off approves basic and Andy. Legorv has off approved basic once and Andy
we should just
twice.
do the bottom half.
Honestly, with Andy getting so many off
Bad me.
approves, I almost want to take him off. Right? Like, look how many off
Yeah,
approves he
yeah,
has.
I think.
Did
I think
he
Makes sense.
throw the first?
Yeah.
It absolutely makes sense. He throws the first mission.
I think do screw turnip and basic. Do screw turnip and
Turnip.
basic and the
Basic.
one blue outside.
No. I think we need to find the last blue. I think we need to find the last blue within those three.
I
But we
will,
don't necessarily
Fine,
need
fine.
to,
We
though,
don't need
right?
to.
I
Yeah, we
will
don't
add
need to.
someone
Because we
to
have
vote.
mission 4 is 3 again.
Yeah, so if we
I
just
don't. It's
we
too.
do-
It's too easy. It's too easy if we do that. That doesn't seem right.
What do you mean too easy?
All right.
What's wrong with too easy, dude?
I don't know. Do you think that Legorov, Monopoly Man, and Andy, there's 2 reds in there, and they've outed themselves already? That's what you're saying by proposing the other team? That's insane. I think that
I'm fine running it back plus either
Yeah,
me.
no, I want to do me.
Well,
screw-
okay. Let me ask this question. This is very important. If I propose Turnip Boy, Screw Loose, and Basic, Andy, will you approve it?
Well, Andy might be right.
No. Let me
Wait a
just.
second, wait a second. There are only 2 droid doors.
2
with
reds.
this number.
Okay, look, the hammer's on me anyways. The hammer's on
But let me.
me.
I want to get their answers. I want to get their
I'm
answers.
not approving anything except for me, Turnip Boy, and Screw
Yeah,
Loose.
of course, because I think you
Okay.
are a
Okay.
droid.
That's fine.
Wait.
Andy, will you vote yes if it's Screw, Turnip Boy, and Basic?
It doesn't matter.
Just
'cause
hold on.
it's gonna be the hammer.
Let him answer. Don't interrupt. Let him answer.
I'm not so sure about basic. Sorry.
So you would vote
It's
no.
fine,
Okay.
it's
Hold
fine.
on.
I
Basic.
will
Hold on. Legorv, would you vote yes on Turnip Boy, Screw Loose, Basic?
Not yet.
Monopoly Man, would you vote yes?
Yeah, I think I would vote yes on that.
Then we run it.
Okay. All right.
We need whoever is the selfless blue. Whoever said yes is most likely the blue in the 2 out of the 3. Right? Monopoly Man is the only one willing to be selfless blue, which makes him more blue.
No, he knows there is a droid door.
So we put Monopoly Man on it.
No. We put Andy. I think Andy's the blue.
Really? You think
Put
Andy's the
Andy.
fucking
Yeah,
blue?
not Monopoly Man. Put Andy. Andy
Even though Andy was
Look again. Monopoly Man approve every team.
You
Yeah,
think
yeah, I
Monopoly
believe
Man's
Andy. I
hiding?
believe Andy. Yeah,
You think
put
Monopoly
with
Man's
Andy.
hiding?
Yeah, I'm with basic on this one.
Yeah. Put in.
I think we
in
put.
Andy.
Okay,
Andy
run
in
it. We can afford to take the risk. We can go for an early bug right now because we're up in the set.
No. It's not a risk because I know Andy's.
I mean, it is a risk, but I think it's a worthy.
Okay. Yeah. You're right.
It's a worthy risk right now because we are up 2 missions. So, Reds will out by declining here, like they have to. So we're gonna see 2 red votes. No, okay.
There is a droid door because.
So then this will
everybody
probably
voted
fail.
yes.
Yeah, this will probably fail then.
No, it's not gonna fail. Yeah.
Who was red? Well, it has to be Monopoly Man and Legorv.
Well, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
sorry. Yeah. Okay.
All right, Legorv, you got a microphone, right?
Yeah.
You shooting basic?
Yeah.
All right.
Well played, Screw Loose.
Well played, basic.
No way.
Oh, let's fucking go, dude.
That was just too obvious, but
Dude, I like how basic. Like I was
Basic,
about
how
to
did
do
you,
the same
like,
thing,
know
but basic
everything?
was so in tune that I didn't even have to like pull the Percival out.
I
Let's
like-
fucking
like-
go.
Basic
Like,
was.
as soon as you did the thing with like, look at the off approves, you never talk about off approves. I'm like, you're fucking.
But they made it easy. Like that's hella true. Like I didn't even
Yeah,
need
that
to be
is-
Merlin to figure that one out. Really.
It is true. It is true. But then your logic started getting like really sketchy, so I just like took it away from you.
Yeah. I tried to
I
shut
was
up.
like, I was like, Andy's definitely.
I was like,
blue.
all right, let Basic frame himself as Merlin. He's
Yeah,
starting to say
Screw did a
Andy.
good job of like starting to throw some bad logic.
Yeah, I
and
tried-
to
yeah,
take
exact-
Suspicion off himself. Yep.
I tried to put Monopoly Man on, for that reason because I was like, I don't want them to know that I'm Merlin.
That was a good game. Good game.
I'm gonna heat up some food real quick.
So why do you guys like reject missions in the beginning of the game? I still don't. get-
You should reject a mission if you're not on it in the beginning of the game.
So the
Uh,
idea largely, well, a lot of times it gives Merlin more time to put information out there. Like, so if you pass it around, then eventually probably Merlin is gonna be able to pick a team, which is one way that they can kind of start signaling information. So as blues, it's better to have more chances for information. Is kind of how I see it, anyways.
And then you're talking about the hammer. That's like if you reject too many times, right?
Yeah. So the hammer is the last person to go before. Yeah. If
After
you
like a
reject that
cycle.
one, then you're fucked or whatever. You lose the game or
All
something.
right. All right. Last question. I was Morgana. What is that?
Oh, we should have probably explained that, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was Percival, and so I can see who Merlin is normally. In this game, I saw both Screwloose and you as Merlin. So you were like a bad guy that looks like Merlin to me. So
All right.
oftentimes you would try to like say information. So I have to decide whether you're Merlin or if Screw is Merlin.
Is Morgana
Who do I
always
believe?
bad?
Yeah,
Yes,
Morgana's
Morgana's
always bad.
always bad.
Morgana is one of the reds, always. So the thing is, Morgana, you can't really like convince Percival that you're Merlin, but you have to just deceive him for as long as you can.
Mhm.
Hello guys,
Hey, Rio.
What's up, Rio?
what are you
Yes,
doing?
play
We're
Ryu.
doing
Come play. Come play.
Resistance.
Playing Resistance.
Play to
I know
what?
you like Hitler better, but
So as Morgana, just try to talk a little bit more, or
You're-
don't talk
Like
as much.
Merlin.
You're
Or don't
playing
talk too much.
Resistance, right?
Just
Yeah,
depends
the
on how
resistance+.com.
Merlin is.
Yeah.
It's a small group.
Like
You can
Let's
learn with
Go
us. I know. Come on. You're so good at these games. You'll be really good.
it's better than Secret Hitler.
It is better.
No,
I
no,
love
I don't
Secret
think
Hitler.
the Secret Hitler is better.
No, this game
No,
is
no,
less
it's not.
RNG. It's less RNG.
It's way less RNG. And it
Okay,
came way
I'll be
before.
right back. I'm just checking with my friend if he's gonna do some CS:GO with me, and if he doesn't want to, I'm gonna play with you.
Alright.
I go back.
So should I start it?
Give it a sec. I'm gonna.
Okay.
No, just wait. I'm still heating up.
Monopoly Man, are you joining?
He's already in, right?
Yeah, so-
Oh no.
no.
Is he?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
No,
no, I
that's
forgot
Ranmelia. I
that.
didn't know Ranmelia was back.
Forgot that he had
Hi,
that.
yeah,
He's in.
I'm here.
Join in.
Ran, you're supposed to be
Right.
playing Spy Party.
So 7 is 3 reds, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I have been on Resistance every game yesterday, today and yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday you were Resistance, and then I just threw you under the bus.
It's
was a
okay.
bish.
It's okay. If you
I
are
thought you were
Merlin,
my-
you can throw me under the bus.
Yeah, I thought you were Percival in all fairness, though, because you were like, basic, I don't think you know how to play the game. And I was like, oh, okay, he's my Percival, so I'm just gonna keep saying it's bad.
So Yeesh and Ranmilia were playing with Morgana instead of Mordred, FYI.
Yeah. Morgana, no, Mordred.
Yeah, Morgana seems.
With Mordred, no
seems better.
Morgana.
Wait, what?
With Mordred, no Morgana.
No, we're playing with Morgana. no
At
Mordred.
7 we use another traitor. If you are gonna add another role, that should be over on.
Morgana. What is Morgana?
Seven is traitor biased.
Yeah,
Biased?
when we get 10 people,
So you
we
think
will
we-
add
Biased, Andy. Biased.
Biased.
Hey.
Thanks.
I'm back.
Okay. Wait, so
Okay.
that makes it how many people?
That'll be
9.
9, so we should.
We still don't need Oberon. We still
Okay.
Wait,
No,
wait
we
for
don't want
Ryu.
Oberon at
Wait for
9.
Ryu.
9
See
is
if Ryu's
pretty blue favored, I think.
Yeah, especially with Morgana. Like, yeah.
By the way,
I was only saying that because I thought we were 7 still.
Morgana's
Okay.
Morgana's
okay.
basically Morgana appears as Merlin to Percival. So Percival sees 2 Merlins, and one of them is bad, one of them is the actual.
I like that so
Yeah.
far. It's fun.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's better than Mordred, honestly.
Yeah, it
So
is.
It's
Morgana,
worse.
but
It's
over
worse.
Mordred?
For the traitors, it's worse. But it's
No, I think it's more interesting.
more
to
interesting.
play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your
I-
question, Yeesh?
So no Mordred though.
No
Yeah,
Mordred.
no Mordred.
Really? Alright.
are you already in a game?
No, we're waiting for you.
Basically, the
no,
way I
no,
see it
but-
is Morgana is a
no.
more active and
You-
skill-intensive role than Mordred is. And
You-
that's why I
you-
like it more.
You can start the game without me because I'm finishing my Hearthstone game. So
Alright.
Okay,
Okay.
sure.
I
Let's
sort
start
of disagree, but
See, you do like RNG, Ryu. You're playing Hearthstone. That's why you like secret Hitler.
Only in arena because
don't like
I hate ladder. Because it depends. It's all about the draw.
Have you played the new Magic the Gathering online client?
I never played Magic.
Oh,
I
dude.
tried the Elder Scrolls Legends and Hearthstone. That's it.
I'll play it with you.
Do you know what the
The
best
new
one is,
Magic the
though?
Gathering arena is really good.
The best one is Artifact.
Yeah, Artifact. I was gonna say. It's good.
Do you actually do like it? Everybody hates it except
Yeah,
for me.
no. I like it. I like it.
I fucking love that game, dude. I mean, I did. To be fair, they fucked it up in a lot of ways. Too.
Magic
Like, the
is
balance
OG
completely off and, things
and
like
the
that, but-
best.
Yeah, I think Magic is the best card game, but I never played it.
I'll
Even
teach
if
you. I'll teach
when
you.
I was child, so.
Well,
I
to be
missed it.
fair, like I'm not saying that Artifact is actually better than Magic. I just think the concept of Artifact has huge potential that just got fucked up pretty badly.
Yeah, but any of you played Scrolls? Because that game was awesome and
I never
It
actually
got,
did, but
uh,
it did look
Wait,
cool.
what is Scrolls?
it was pretty nice, but it went to shit very fast. But the games were too long. Netrunner is another great game.
What game are you talking about, Andy?
Scrolls,
I will type
Scrolls.
Scrolls.
Okay, I don't know.
which was made by what was that game they made? First?
Mojang, Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Oh yeah. That game.
What are we doing?
Oh, it's
Boom.
called Caller's Bane now.
Oh, interesting.
Ah, true.
I
Because
assume
they
you-
released the client. That was good.
What you eating there, Screwloose?
Also not
Any of
sorry.
you played Netrunner?
Yeah, I love Netrunner.
Yeah, it's probably the
Wait,
best
what is it called?
two-player card game.
Yeah.
I assume you all saw the Summer Cup finals.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see it.
I did see.
We shouldn't talk
so
about that bad tournament.
No spoilerino.
No, I'm kidding. I saw it.
What is Project
Oh, okay.
Winter?
another game we play.
Everybody has
Fun.
saw it.
I think. Yeesh and Ramilia, have you voted yet?
Oh, we started?
Oh, I didn't know we
Yeah,
were
yeah.
starting.
Yeah. It'll be nice to know.
Sure, I'm on a team. Great.
We started.
I
Yeah.
agree, Andy.
I mean,
I just never really found it good. Like my friends never really played it, so I never got super into it.
Is Project Winter good?
It's fun.
I'm torn.
I-
Screwloose
I-
hates it
I-
'cause
I
he
don't like it
doesn't
anymore.
Like the combat.
The meta that we play like really just boils down to combat now, and the combat is not like if I want to play a game for combat, I'm not going to play that game. So I'd rather just play one of these.
I wanna play the game again at least a few times because you play it
Yeah.
when I couldn't play.
I'd be down to play it again anytime.
Wait, what is Checker talking about? He probably has it muted.
Question: does Morgana see that they're Morgana? Or do they
Yeah.
not know?
Morgana knows that.
I think you always know your own role, right? Like you always
Yeah,
know.
you
Yeah.
always know your own role.
No, I was just curious if like all the Reds would pretend to be Morgana, basically.
Do the other Reds know that Morgana's Morgana?
No. The other two
No.
Reds do not know which is Morgana.
What's up?
What they know is on their side. They just don't know who of
Split 'em
them, which of them is it's Morgana.
Put one in a different room.
Yes, they know who the other Reds are. They don't know which of the other Reds is Morgana.
Shit. All right, I gotta pay.
all right, I'll be ready for the next game.
Okay.
Hmm.
Unless there's also Oberon, then they don't know the other Reds. But I don't think we put in Oberon.
No, we didn't. Or we should add Oberon when it's 10 people.
So no Mordred.
No Mordred.
Okay, the huge thing is using Oberon and Mordred to balance the game. If the red side is winning a lot, we add Oberon. If the blue side is winning a lot, Mordred.
Add Mordred, yeah.
Yeah, just base it on what's happening. But it also depends
I
on
just think
who's
Mordred is
blue and
more
who's red.
interesting.
Like it also just
Personally.
depends on who's blue, who's red. Yeah.
I mean,
I didn't hear you. Sorry.
He
I
thinks that.
personally think Mordred is more interesting. For
Why? Wait, why?
everyone
Why do you think
involved.
that?
Most of the time, it's just because there's no doubt at all when it comes to Merlin. That's the main thing.
That's not true. I just
That's-
won as
that's
Merlin
just
last game.
Yeah,
I just
that's
won as Merlin last game.
No, right. Merlin has a lot of power. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah. So Morgana, it's
first one.
Morgana's job to like,
Appear as Merlin.
you know.
Right, no, I'm just saying. I know the person playing Merlin has so much power, it's just ridiculous. In my opinion. Just
Mordred.
to run the table.
I just saying that Mordred is real. That's not my opinion. That's a fact. Mordred and Oberon are made to balance the game. This is the only thing I was saying. That Mordred is a buff to the red team, and Oberon is a nerf to the red team.
This is Hammer,
you
by
can
the
you can
way.
think one is more interesting than the other, but Morgana it's the core gameplay.
Please do not reject the hammer.
Yeah, it's Hammer.
Oh, I thought Hammer was after a rotation.
No, it's the little
Or is it a
star.
number?
It's the little star. See how Ramilia has the star? That means if we fail their mission, Reds
okay.
instantly
Okay.
win. You have to vote
I
to
think
succeed.
I
it.
think that first one is clean. I'm pretty sure that first one is clean. There's no reason for a red if they're in that to fail that. So I would just be down to do that plus one.
My one.
Lagor,
not-
this vote makes no sense, and I'm gonna just say that you're red because of this vote.
I do not like this at all.
Who did this?
Okay.
Lagor.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lagorf. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that you're red for doing this vote, Lagorf.
Screw loose, get a vote reject.
I'm thinking. I have to vote reject, you said?
Okay, so you're red.
I mean, you don't have to, but
I'm also taking notes, so hold on.
okay. Yeesh, Lagorv. I think reds.
For approving the team that I'm on. Along with
Yeah.
the people I
Why,
think
why
are
did
really-
you off approve
yeah.
mission
I
1.1?
already thought
Yeah.
those two were
I
reds.
thought that team was
whoever
okay.
the third red
Okay.
is.
Yeesh. Okay.
Why would you think that if you have no info?
Who's the third
Well,
red?
Ranmilia and Basic seem good as well, right? So I thought that. team
Now
was
they
fine.
do, but at the time we had nothing.
Right? No, I thought they seemed okay at the time.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Andy, just
I
do
will say my
yourself,
team.
yourself and mission
Guys,
one.
guys, 1 second. I'm informing the team. I selected Ranmelia, Monopoly Man, Turret Boy, and myself. But I was still on the fence on adding.
I don't think
The
you put
other
Red
one.
Million. I don't think you put Red Million. I don't think you put Red Million.
Yeah, you do.
No,
You
yeah,
do
you do.
put
There's
Ranmillion.
no. Mission one is clean. Mission one is blue.
I think there's a red hiding in mission 1.
Mission
I'm marking
one
Screwloose as our third red. by the
Okay,
way.
yeah, yeah. Screw loose, Yeesh, Lagorf. We got it. Those three. Monopoly
what I
Man,
have
you're
marked.
just yeah. Monopoly Man, you're just gonna have to be the
So what makes me
off
mad against
approved blue
Basic?
because
makes
you
me
approved that with Lagorv after we said that there's no
After
reason to not do mission
Well,
one.
then I will ask Basic Q to accept
I
this team.
don't think that's a good reason.
Even though I think he's blue.
Honestly,
Okay,
Never mind.
this is fine, but I just don't get why you don't want me in it. That doesn't make sense to me, Andy, at all.
I don't know.
I was on the fence
Andy's
with you.
red, right? Basic,
It's
according to
just
logic,
no.
right?
I
mean,
have
yeah, this is
as
this
I
is
said.
clean. This is clean by my logic. Yeah, this is clean by my
No,
logic.
you put Ligor as red for doing the exact same thing Andy's doing. That
No.
doesn't make zero sense. Makes
It
zero
has
sense.
way
No,
way
it-
more.
But it can't be.
Look
It
at
can't
that
be Lagorv,
Nishan.
Andy.
No.
But I'm gonna
No,
go ahead.
I
and
was not
refuse this.
red
I'm
until
gonna go
Lagorv
ahead and
put me
refuse
on.
this.
I
I'm
was
gonna
not
go
red
ahead and
until
refuse
Lagorv.
this.
Yeah,
I
you
I'm
was
were.
not in
not.
it.
I was not red until Ligor put
All
me
right,
on.
Red Milia, you have Hamier. Just know that.
Yeah, I know.
I
I'm
was
approving
red.
this anyway.
I'm not approving this, but
I was not red until Ligorv put me on, and now you're not gonna say Andy is red for doing the exact same thing Ligorv did.
well, Andy put in mission 1 plus Monopoly Man using my logic.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. He just used my logic.
He took off.
Yeah, but I already said the 3 reds are Screw Loose, Yeesh, and Ligorv, so that proposal makes sense.
Yeah.
No, it does not.
But I don't get why he would do that. Yeah.
As I said,
No,
I
Ligorv is just as red because he just put you out of nowhere.
I think
Ligorv put you out of
I think
nowhere.
I think Basic is Morgana. I think Basic right now is outing as Morgana. Basic always likes to play like a very aggressive Merlin
the
and
first
failed a
mission
couple
just went
times.
through clean.
I think
The
you're
first
Morgana.
mission just went
I think
through
you're
clean.
Morgana. I think you're Morgana.
Okay.
remember
I don't agree
that
with that.
Screw approved
He's
M3, 1-3, 1-3, and
Hammer.
and 2-2. So
Like, why didn't
I
Andy
wouldn't
just do this?
I wouldn't
That doesn't
take.
make sense. Like, he just randomly added Monopoly Man on the mission 2. It's the exact same reasoning. Like, oh, look, Andy just randomly added Monopoly Man.
Basic is Morgana.
your
Basic is
logic
so
makes no
obviously
sense.
Morgana. He's so obviously Morgana.
This team is
Yeah, we
also
don't want Yeesh
probably
and
okay.
Basic.
Yeah, we definitely don't want these two. They're in hard conflict, so this is a bad team.
Hard conflict? I disagree.
Who
I
are
think
bad
Basic and B
conflict?
can both
Basic
do
with
good.
wit.
I think
That
Basic
one-
is
the
feigning
reason-
Merlin, feigning aggressive Merlin.
Okay, no, the reason I didn't want that I didn't think Andy was red because I already have Ligorv pinned as red with Yeesh. And so
So then
Andy
Andy does the exact same thing.
Yeah,
as
like
Ligorv.
Andy,
It makes no
Andy.
sense.
No, he didn't. Andy
he
put in
did.
Monopoly Man because I
Yes.
called out that the 3 reds are Screw Loose. Yeesh,
I don't
and
think Ligorv is red, by the
No,
way.
it makes no sense that he doesn't put you in that. It makes zero
I
sense.
think it's Yeesh, Screw Loose, and
Your
Monopoly
logic
Man.
does not make sense, Basic, there. That
Turnip what-
Ligorv
turnip
and me
what?
get different
I
treatment
think it's
than Andy and
Yeesh,
Monopoly
Screw
Man.
Loose, and Monopoly Man. Red.
Yeesh.
Agree. I agree with that.
You agree with that?
Okay.
I
if
mean,
you
I
agree with
prefer to
it,
keep
do it.
Ligorv out of it. Or maybe
Okay,
I
no,
could
no,
keep
yeah,
him.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know, dude.
The three reds are Screw Loose, Yeesh, and Monopoly Man. I agree. Those are the 3 reds.
Watch out.
Yeesh, Screw Loose, and Monopoly Man.
No, Basic is obviously fucking Morgana.
No.
That makes
I'm not
no
Morgana.
sense at
I'm not Morgana. It's Screw Loose, Yeesh, and Monopoly Man.
Turnip Boy, where did you get that from?
Yeah.
The chart and people talking. Anything.
Okay, Ran
I
Million.
can't explain my logic
hammer.
very well in this game.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Okay.
So are you claiming Percival?
I think Basic Q
I'm
can't be
not, no.
Morgana. He can't
what?
be Morgana. And if
Right
he's
then.
Morgana, he's a very good Morgana.
Who, Basic?
Yeah.
I definitely think he could be Morgana, and I think that Turnip Boy is also red with him.
So
if you actually want my logic,
you should know the traitors, Skriulus.
the logic
How
is
should I
that
know the
peg
traders if I'm blue? How would I
Yeesh
know
and
who
Screw
anyone
Loose
is?
through just reads, and Yeesh is probably Morgana, and then Monopoly Man, I'm pegging him because of Screw Loose's yes vote. on the
Andy,
last
are you
time
saying
round.
that it's possible to know who the reds and blues are from a blues perspective? Is that what you're
Wait,
implying?
Monopoly. Can
No. I was just
you-
joking, calling you a
Don't
red.
answer.
Andy, do you know who the reds are?
Don't answer that.
Mostly.
Monopoly, are you there?
I'm right here.
How do you know who anyone is?
You need to vote.
Yeah, it's your vote.
Oh,
It,
it's
the game said so
Oh.
at the beginning when you are Merlin.
Is there anybody
Oh,
other
no.
than Yeesh and Screw Loose who disagrees that Yeesh and Screw Loose are red?
Yeah, me.
He goes high pitched Screw Loose. Nice.
No, I think you guys are getting played. Renmilia, I really don't know about because
I'm fine
Renmilia
getting
is
played, dude,
attempting.
because
Renmilia is attempting to like
figure it out.
talk to the table and solve the game, which makes me feel like Renmilia is actually more blue. But I'm fairly certain about Basic and Turnip Boy being red, and Basic
That's
being
fine.
Morgana, and Turnip Boy being, I guess, just an intuitive red.
I'm still slightly torn between Andy and Ligorv, though, to be honest.
Yeah, but that was Screw Loose talking, and Screw Loose is red, yes?
Yeah. What did he just say?
Guys,
Stuff that
why
we shouldn't
the,
listen to.
why Jess is muted?
Yeesh, I don't know.
Jess, sorry. Pronunciation again.
I don't know.
Yeah, why this is muted and without sound?
He's back.
Oh, he's back.
He's probably sleep.
Okay.
Probably
Perfect.
probably resting his eyes.
He needed to have a quick nap.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I actually have to go really soon, so you gotta go.
Yeah. We gotta speed this up.
I will go in 15 minutes if we're not done by that point. So.
Nah, we will be done. This game is
Okay,
pretty
throw up your teams then.
I hope.
Monopoly Man. Yeah. If you're good, pick a good team.
Only say things that are not in defense of yourself, because that's just obligated. Just only say shit that's not that you're not obligated to say.
We should get the pace going though.
Okay, so it is Monopoly Man.
Out.
Yeah. For sure. Who are you gonna put as the fourth, Ran?
Andy with a yes vote.
Yeah, that's weird. Put Ligorov then. Wait.
Yeah.
I thought Basic Q was in the team.
I like Legorov, but I don't like Basic and Turnip Boy.
I don't like Turnip on this, but it's Hammer.
Yeah. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I voted yes. You guys gotta remind me when it's Hammer. I literally forget that. I literally fucking forget every time.
Well, if this fails, then we'll know. It didn't fail. Run it back.
Yep. You always run it back. We have the lead. There's no reason not to.
If this fails, I'm guessing it's Turnip.
It's not going to.
Basic.
Because
I bet you there's two reds.
I would have failed it
they
last
both
time. Oh, yeah,
they
that-
both passed it.
if it fails, there's definitely two reds.
Yeah, I think so.
That's the real
No,
answer.
no. Blues, be quiet now. We know what to do.
Okay, so it's between Turnip Boy and Basic. Turnip Boy called out the perfect team out of nowhere, and then
No,
Basic
I
instantly hopped on and backed it. I think probably Basic was aggressive towards Legorov, but was incorrect. So I think Basic, Percival, Turnip Boy, Merlin.
I think Ranmilia is Merlin, but sure, shoot Turnip Boy.
I could see Ranmilia also. I could. The argument could be made for Ranmilia. Ranmilia was very certain quickly about who. Yeah, fuck. I still like my early read on Turnip Boy.
No, I think Turnip Boy would not call out the exact three reds as Merlin. Makes
Yeah.
no sense. I think it's Ranmilia. Shoot Ranmilia and be happy.
My vote's still
Alright.
Turnip, but you decide. I don't really care.
Do not shoot Turnip Boy for calling out the three reds as Merlin. If he does that, then he deserves to win as Merlin. Please do not shoot Turnip Boy. Shoot Basic or Ranmilia.
Oh wait, I'm the assassin. All right, so Basic or Ranmilia. How much do you think it's Ranmilia? I wasn't really suspicious of him, but if
70-30.
you guys-
I don't think. I mean, Basic could be
And you think-
Merlin playing super aggro. It's very possible. But I think Ranmilia is playing sneaky Merlin. But I would not be surprised if Basic was just playing super aggro.
Basic always plays super aggro, which is kind of why I thought maybe he was Merlin, but he was wrong about
Sure.
Legorov, so
I don't mind it.
I
I
don't
mean-
really care. Just shoot Turnip Boy or Ranmilia or Basic. It's one of those three.
I think also could
if
be
I had
Andy.
the shot, I would shoot Turnip Boy.
I think
That's
it
what
could
I would
be
shoot.
Andy. It's possible.
No.
I also
Really?
thought it might be Andy.
Because
Yeah,
but I
maybe.
don't
Basic,
know.
no.
Well, there's
like,
some
Basic.
there's so many
like,
other clues on the other
that-
people.
No, yeah, Basic is. Just a sec. So Basic is Percival. Andy's Merlin. That's why he understands that Andy is good and Legorov is bad.
Legorov is
think so?
good though.
Right? No, but he thought Legorov was bad because he knows. But he
Oh,
knows
between
Andy.
the two? Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
So I'd be okay with Andy as well as a far shot. But
All right, everybody except Legorov, go ahead.
Oh, why
All
not?
right, so
Turnip
you-
Boy. Don't shoot Turnip Boy or don't shoot Legorov.
Not Turnip Boy, not Legorov. You think Andy?
I think Ranmilia the most.
You have
Andy's
60
second,
seconds
Basic
to shoot.
third.
Oh, all right. What do you think, Screw?
Just
Andy or
listen to
Ranmilia?
Yeesh. I don't care. Oh, between the two, or Ranmilia.
All right. Why is it not letting me click OK? Oh wait.
Sure.
Yes,
Okay.
fake Merlin is normal blue.
Told you basic.
Yes, super aggro.
Told you basic.
It's fine.
Basic aggressive Merlin again.
Alright. Yeah. Bye.
Yep. Which is what I picked up on it and is voting, so I could very quickly just be like,
Those are my
"Oh,
notes.
it's these three. Basic, you're gonna have to mix it up in the future now, though.
I should have known because Basic always busses his Percival, like or kind of like.
But I didn't know he was my Percival.
Yeah, once Screw accused Basic of being Morgana, I'm like, okay, I got those two figured out.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I mean, for the next game, can someone send me a link?
The Resistance Plus. I got you.
It's just the Resistance.
You'll have to make
All
an
right,
account
thanks.
real quick.
I got it. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
out for this one. See you guys.
Later.
See ya, Luke.
I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Wait, you're leaving Turnip?
No, 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So I have few questions before it starts. This game, I was watching this game. I know about Mordred, but I don't know what was the Morgana role.
Yeah, we're playing with Morgana. Basically, Percival can see two Merlins. One of them is Morgana, and one of them is Merlin himself.
Oh.
One of them is the bad one of them is the good one. And Merlin can see all three reds.
All right.
But he doesn't know who Morgana is.
And another question, I could see Screwloose do some highlights on people. Can other people see these highlights?
No. In the top right, click the gearbox and check the box for highlight avatar and highlight tabs in dark theme if you're smart.
By the way, I liked Yisha's logic for why I wasn't Merlin, which is I called them out exactly.
Yeah,
so now
I
I'm
guess.
free as a Merlin to be like, I can call them out.
I did that, and I still got shot. But
Well, yeah, but that's not your your
yeah.
MO, right?
Yeah. I guess that was just like because I.
Whereas I feel like for me, like if I can start calling them out as just a plain blue, then it's gonna make if I ever become a Merlin, which I've still never been. Hey, I was Percival last game, by the way, which was the first time ever.
Wait, last game? Wait,
Yeah.
you were no.
The game before. The game before.
Oh. I was Merlin that time too, right?
No, it was Screw. No.
So I'm telling you, I know the rules of the game,
I
but
got you.
I'm not familiar with how to defend himself and
Yeah, see?
how to get suspicion on other people.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't
Understand.
Merlin, but I played aggressive that time and I got shot for it, but I wasn't Merlin.
So Ryu, you'll want to have your vote history tab up on the bottom.
Yeah, I know it, but
Yeah. Okay.
And
the
then-
other one?
Typically, you'll oftentimes see people reject every team until the hammer, unless they're on the team. And then sometimes you'll see some off votes that are usually either spies or maybe blue with information, trying to give information.
all right.
I am Oberon.
So we are
We don't
only
actually have Oberon, right?
7 here, right?
No, I am
looks like it.
Oberon.
I am also
So
Oberon.
how many people in the dark side?
3 versus 4. 3 versus 4.
All right. So I guess I'm putting myself on the team and the next hammer, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
The problem
And then
with
only a-
the problem with this strategy, in my opinion, is that everybody's going to do that, and we're going to decline all the way to Turnip Boy. So if we already trust Turnip Boy, we have to trust Turnip Boy. Who does Turnip Boy want? And then you pick those two people.
Pick me,
And
Turnip
then-
Boy.
You reject.
Well, I can tell you, I'm in the resistance.
Or someone along the way needs to be selfless blue. Ranmilia, who? Turnip Boy, do you know who you would pick? Don't pick
Hey,
anyone.
we have
Ranmilia.
Ranmilias.
Hi.
Currently, I would say Ryu.
Okay, so Ranmilia, I think since you have to trust Turnip anyways, that you pick Ryu and Turnip, and then we vote yes on it. And Ranmilia off-approved that. And then doesn't put themselves on a mission. And then
And
off-approves
it's
it again.
still rejected.
Hmm. Okay, I think you run it back now. I think you run it back and we approve it this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's It's not a run back, right?
No, this
That
is
is not
this is
a
a
run back.
This is rejected.
I refuse. I normally refuse to for the leader of the mission to not go to the missions, because if they are a traitor, they have already the information.
What?
But you refuse. it's faster.
We can just reject a turnip
I
boy
will.
anyway.
I will type.
Why Rainmilia?
I mean, sure.
Wait, was that not the team? That was fucking Ryu.
No, it's Ryu and turnip boy.
I meant to click Ryu. I'm sorry. I meant to click. They're both R's. They're right next to each other, and it kind of I fucked up. Just reject and have Turnip Boy do it. That's fine.
And what happens if the hammer got rejected?
Instant loss for blue. Red wins.
Wow, that's rough.
Yeah, but you have 5. You have 5 chances, so it's a little more forgiving. Okay, that's good.
I want to put myself with it.
I think we're going to run into the same predicament. Everyone is going to propose themselves plus the original 2, which means that you're never going to get a yes vote until we hit hammer. So we have to decide now who we want to put as the third, and you can't pick yourself.
Considering the last votes, I think the best team would be Johnny Boy, Rainmilia, and myself.
I agree. It would be Rainmilia, considering Rainmilia off-approved it, and it passed. And if we run it and then it fails, then we know that it's Rainmilia. For off-approving it.
We wouldn't be sure about that.
The high percentage.
Yeah, no,
I'm okay with.
I don't like that logic right there.
I like that. I like that logic. I think.
No, that's perfect.
I'm okay with that logic, but I'm not okay with saying we will be sure about Rainmilia.
No, I'm sorry, not 100, but very like high percentage chance.
Okay,
and the fact that someone that's not on that team is proposing that logic only solidifies
it. But look.
All right, I get it.
If me, screw loose, if both you and I are okay with putting Turnip, Rainmilia, and Ryu, that means there's a red in there.
So
from your perspective,
so with your logic, that means Rainmilia is a red.
Or you're red, or you're red, and you're calling that out to make yourself look blue.
No, I'm not a red.
Yeah, but I'm saying those are the options.
Okay. Yeah, I guess so.
So are we choosing Turnip Boy, Ryu?
I think you run it. I think you run it regardless.
Just.
I'm fine with running it because I think Rainmilia could be blue and this could be good, but I'm just saying if me and Screwloose are both okay with this, then there's a red in here.
Then there's a red between
between
me, you, and Rainmilia. No, between me, you, and Rainmilia for sure. There's a red. It has to be, right?
No, because look. If me and you are both okay with this, which I am, I see the logic. That means there's a red in here.
Yeah, or one of us is red, or one of you and I is red.
Then why would we be okay with this if this is all blues?
It doesn't make any sense.
Feigning the setup, like it's early.
No,
game.
I don't think. Okay, if you're feigning it, then that's just dumb because then we're just gonna run this again if this is all just blues.
I want to know.
So I'm with your logic. I'm just saying Rainmilia has to be a red then.
Right. We'll
find out. I'm fine with doing this because you're talking about feigning it.
Let's do it and find out.
So in this game there is a Morgana again, right?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
I don't know why.
This is bad.
I think this is gonna fail.
Basics on the team. Screwloose is red.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Right. Wait. Okay.
Really? Really? Run that shit back. I don't even care. Run it back.
To do another team, right?
Correct. Don't even discuss it. You run it back 100%. And if it fails, then we make a change.
Okay, there was a traitor in there.
Okay, then it has to be Rainmilia. Basic pointed that out. It has to be Basic that's blue and Rainmilia the red.
How many fails? Only one?
Yeah, only one. So I think
Monopoly is definitely red.
Right. I think the team is Screw, Turnip Boy, Basic, Ryu.
No, don't put Screw. Put in.
Dude, the team. You need First of all, no. You need 2 fails. We need 2 fails, and I think you run Screw, Turnip Boy, Basic, Ryu because Basic pointed out.
No.
Basic,
don't.
yes,
Well,
dude.
we need 2 reds anyways, but don't put in Screw, put in Andy.
No, basic. I'm telling you.
No, dude. Okay, well you can run Screw actually. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
No.
Wait,
no,
please
no.
hold off
Red
on
Millie
voting.
is red.
So here's the thing. I think there was 2 reds. I think Ranmillia and Ryu are both red.
How am I red?
I'm
Why
Percival.
did they reject why did they accept the second
Screwloose
mission
is
and
claiming
then
Percival. Screwloose is claiming Percival, and we need to reject this.
Yeah, I'm planning
You
on
have a
rejecting
counter-
this.
Does anyone want to counterclaim? Does anyone want to counterclaim Percival?
Listen, if I'm red,
Basic, I'd like to talk to you real quick. So,
Okay.
why would, on second mission, why would a single red pass that?
What do you mean second?
There's zero reason for a single red player to pass the second mission. If there was a single red and then we run it back and then they fail it the second time, 0 sense. There has to be 2 reds on that team.
No.
It's Ryu and Ranmillia.
I see your logic,
Oh,
and I was saying the same
I
thing.
see it. No. Yeah.
Hold
I
on.
see
Explain it to me again.
Monopoly-
Explain it.
Monopoly, Ranmillia, and Ryu. I completely.
Then
see
we only
logic.
have. Then we only have 1 traitor here, so we will win this mission.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, if those are the traitors, we win this mission.
Yeah.
Okay, approving.
Approve.
No. No.
Listen, I was about to say the exact same thing than Tony Boy. If the 2 first mission go
why
away, it means that
why would we
the
take a risk
3
with
are
Ranmillia?
blue,
Why not just
or
put in
at
Screwloose?
least 2 are evil.
Why would we
Because-
take a risk? Wait, Screwloose is claiming Percival, and there's no counterclaim, so put in Screwloose.
Thank
for
you.
sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, put in Screwloose for sure. There's no
Anyway, I
counterclaim to the
reject
Percival.
that. Obviously.
I am claiming a blue power roll, and no one is counterclaiming me.
Counterclaim.
I am
Monopoly
therefore
and
blue.
NT approved that. Okay.
I am therefore blue. And
If I was Percival, I would not counterclaim you right now. So
Turnip.
like this logic.
Is Screwloose good? That's what I want to know from you. Is Screwloose good? Just yes or no. Is Screwloose good?
You gotta give me a minute.
I like the reasoning of the
Okay.
of last game.
Ranmillia, is Screwloose good?
What?
Maybe.
I
I'm
need a
repeating
yes or no.
I repeating the same last thing.
I think Ranmillia was just hiding
Because
on mission
we only have at the maximum we only have 1
No,
traitor here.
Screwloose is claiming Percival. Why not put in Screwloose?
Because Percival doesn't always have to be
No,
revealed.
if you're Percival, you need to come
I
out.
want
right now.
Ranmillia out of it.
it will solve
I
the
think
game.
the
It will
reasons
a
why-
counter claim Percival will solve the game for blue. So
Exactly.
go ahead and out.
But it might but it would possibly.
No.
Turn it-
With this small of
Ranmillia
people,
is
no.
Screwloose blue.
You should not put Screwloose on the team. There's a reason why Screwloose has never been put on a team.
Makes
Turnip,
no
is
sense.
Screwloose blue?
It doesn't edit my
Turnip,
saying.
Turnip, is Screwloose blue? Just yes or no.
No, this team is bad.
That's the
No.
perfect team.
Screw-
That is a mission
What the
5
fuck?
team.
No.
That is a
Screwloose red.
perfect team.
It's. Oh fuck.
No, I like
Ranmillia
this.
was hiding. Ranmillia was hiding
I
on
like
mission
this.
2.
Wait.
Ranmillia was hiding on mission
Screwloose
2.
and Ryu. There's a chance Screwloose and Ryu are the Reds here.
But we're not. I'm
No,
Percival, and I'm
Tony Boy.
telling you that
Li-
this is a perfect team.
Wait,
I want to talk
Wait,
to Tony
Turnip,
Boy
Turnip,
once
is it-
again.
Yeah, please.
Tony
Ryu.
Boy, listen to me. I was about to say the same thing
You
that
need to
you
trust
said
Ryu.
when you say the 2 first mission passed, and there is no reason if a bad man was in to pass.
Yep.
So,
You guys need to trust Ryu. Turnip
I'm
Boy.
blue. I think you are blue, Tony Boy.
Yes.
And
To be fair-
maybe Red Media is the Morgana and was hiding on the second mission and just
If there was a single
failed
person
the third mission.
in all of the games that I've played that would do something like succeed that first mission, it would be Ranmillia. So
no, this is clean. Turnip Boy, this mission is clean. This is 4 blues.
You need to
right
trust Ryu. Ryu is probably the
This
most
is-
trustworthy
Honestly-
person at the
honestly,
table.
Four
I
blues.
don't understand how Monopoly Man isn't in the team when he doesn't pick himself and just pick Johnny Boy, Red Media, and myself. I think
think
Renmilia
Andy-
is bad. Monopoly
Desperate.
is
I think it's
good,
a. I think
and
it's a desperate. I
there
think it's a
is-
desperate
there
play.
is
Yeah,
a bad guy.
Andy is trying to get Monopoly into it, which is the other red. I think this is 4 blues right
Mhm.
here. I think you accept this.
No. I
Ryu,
think there
Ryu,
is
yes, Ryu.
one red between basic and
Okay.
screw. That's why I'm rejecting this.
No, wait, don't vote. They need 2 fails for it to fail. The star on the 4 right there means you have to have 2 reds on the mission to fail this. 2. So you run this, and if you think there's only 1 red, then we win the game as blue. And I am Percival, and I am saying to run this. So you run it.
I agree. This is 4 blues. I agree. Run it. Ryu, vote.
I'm claiming to be Percival. I am telling you to run it.
So
I
Percival
actually think you
knows
should run it. I
only
think it says
about
one red.
Merlin, right?
Yeah, Percival knows who Merlin is, and he knows who Morgana is, but he doesn't know which is which.
Why the fuck do we have 4 people wanting to run this?
So how can Screwloose be so confident about this team? I don't get it.
Because he's claiming.
Stop talking and just
He's
vote.
claiming
Stop
Percival.
talking and just vote yes.
Don't vote yes.
You need 2 reds on the mission for it to fail right now. Reminder. 2 reds are required to fail this mission. So if there's 1 on it, the meta is for you to vote yes.
Wait, Turnip Boy, who would you vote?
Who would I put on the team?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And I just have the feeling the bad team is Renmilia, Andy, and one between Screwloose and
And
Base.
it's in Monopoly Man. Monopoly Man is the third
And
one.
then this needs 2. This needs 2 then. So then.
So exactly. If there's 1 red on the team, you still win the game as blue. If there's 1 red on the team, you win the game as blue right now. Because they need 2
Why?
fails.
That is
I don't
true.
get
Because
it.
they need
Why?
2
This needs 2. This
fails.
one needs 2 reds.
Oh.
In the middle of the screen, you see how there's a star on the 4th mission? The star means that it's 2 failed votes required. So 1 red is
Okay.
okay. Thank you.
All right.
We win.
Turnip's the red.
Okay,
then.
guys.
Turnip's the red. That's why he
Assassin-
didn't want it.
Screwloose is claiming Percival, but it's clearly Merlin, so kill him.
You think so?
Monopoly
Yeah,
Man, what do you think?
I'm sure.
I'm
I
sorry.
could be
didn't
wrong,
watch
but I
Monopoly.
will kill Screwloose 100% of the time with this game. And I think basic Q is Percival.
So you're 100% on Screwloose?
I will do this 100% of the time. I can't be sure 100%.
What about
Yeah,
you,
it's definitely either Screwloose or Basic.
I think it's a Screwloose, and basic is his Percival because of the way they were talking. Basic Q wanted to go with Ranmilia a lot of times, so and it's not really his Merlin style at all. It's not a bad Merlin style. It
Yeah.
just doesn't fit him too much. And Screwloose didn't. Who could have been telling anything to Screwloose if Basic Q was telling wrong things?
Yeah, that makes sense. It could be the other way around, but I think Screwloose is a little more likely. And it was just waiting for me to out because he knew that I was red. I think so.
All right,
Let's shoot
so-
Screwloose.
All right.
Dang. It was
Oh.
really that.
Ah,
Nice.
yeah, boy.
GG.
Very well played.
Game.
Oh.
You swapped your style, and I like it. That's the way I play Merlin. But yeah, very good, Basic.
Thank you.
Sorry, team. When did you gave up that Ranmilia was a traitor to Screwloose?
I
I
didn't.
didn't-
I just said if you put this 3, if both of us are agreeing for it, then Ranmilia is red. And he was saying there's a chance that Ranmilia is not red. And I was just enforcing him that.
Yeah, it was
yeah,
Basic.
that moment,
Basic was
okay,
acting more
okay.
blue. Basic pointing out the logical, like the 3-way tie between me, Renmilia, and Basic, and seemed blue to me. And Basic was also trying to solve the game, whereas Renmilia was being quiet.
I'm trying to decide if I
yeah.
like Ranmilia's succeed vote on mission 2. It
And-
kind of has its merit, right? Because it did force me to be confused as fuck.
Yeah, because then
Oh,
like
yeah.
because then Andy had reason to say that he should go in with
New game's up.
Ranmilia and me and you and Turnip, and I didn't know how to say no to that.
At that point, I was already hard committed
Yeah.
to passing missions and just figuring out who Merlin was. And we took the wrong shot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
blue,
No, I lost the game. I lost the game.
Yeah,
Sorry,
as
but I was very sure about that.
I mean, to be fair, I was so confident in my pick, but I was not actually really confident in it. I was just kind of acting confident.
Yeah.
Also, as a blue, like if you're just a blue, you should try not to act like that. Not you Turnip, but whoever was on the far right that game.
Ryu.
I think Ryu. Yeah, Ryu. You caught up at the end, but at the very beginning, it was just obvious that you weren't Merlin. I think as a blue, you should like. Not only.
I mean, it was obvious I was
Wait,
just
don't
a
start it
regular
yet, by the
blue,
way.
but because I'm new to this game.
No, yeah. I'm just saying, like, I've just seen it many times that blues just they don't realize that they have to not only win as blue, but then they also have to make sure that Merlin doesn't get shot. And a major part of Merlin not getting shot is if you're just a non-roll blue or even Percival, you have to act like you're Merlin. Like Screw played that perfectly. Like you did really well back in
I
the
can
Screw.
see that. But I have a last question. Can someone explain to me slowly, please, what was about the fourth mission when the two fates vote? I'm not sure I didn't understand it.
So when you have more than 6 people, so if you have starting with 7, the fourth mission, it needs 2 reds on the team for it to go bad. If there's only 1 red and he fails it, then it's not going to go bad. It's still going to be secured because you have to have 2 reds on the team. Yeah, it needs 2 fails instead of 1. So if there's only 1 red on the team, it'll still go blue, even if there's a bad person on the team.
Okay, I get it. Thanks.
Okay. And that's why Andy was trying to push Ranmilia to have on it, and I didn't have like I didn't know how to say like it shouldn't be that. So all I could go with was that Screw claimed Percival, and we should go with Screw. I don't know why we're putting.
Alright, neither of my people I was contacting are joining yet, so I'm fine to start unless we're waiting on anybody else.
I think we're good.
By the way, we are 7. 7 is the best number of people in Secret Hitler. Just say.
Shut up.
Same setup. Okay.
Seven is also a very good player count for Avalon. Avalon is good at the same player counts as Secret Hitler because at 5 of 6 they are both trash. I will rather play normal resistance than play any of those games.
Alright, focus on this game.
I can hear this game is better than Secret Hitler, but I'm just more comfortable to defending myself and getting some arguments. So that's why I prefer playing Secret Hitler, honestly.
I think that if you play this game a lot, you will learn to like it better. That's what I think.
Yeah,
you
maybe.
specifically.
You're
you
probably
specifically.
right.
Because I also liked Secret Hitler. I own it. I've played it a lot in person, and I much preferred it. When I started with this group, I much preferred Secret Hitler, but after playing both of them a lot, I think this one's better. Or it's more fun. They're both really good, but I think this one is more... you have to use your mind more, I think. And you have to read people's social behavior more.
And I'm not saying that...
That's more fun. I don't want to I just don't want to read I don't want to read cards and numbers and then just be like, oh yeah, it's this person. Like I want to have some behavior.
And again, it's just my favorite game of all time. This one, so I'm not really objective.
Objective, yeah.
I'm
no, I think we're really shooting ourselves in our foot here by just rejecting the hammer by picking yourself plus the hammer. You should ask the hammer what he wants.
See,
if we
I
set up
prefer that
our
he picks me, but I don't really care.
But if we set up our meta to be hammer decides first mission every time, then if we get a red hammer, blue is fucked.
I will switch off sometimes if I see information that leads me to choose something else, but otherwise, typically I'm fine with it.
Also, the basic is basic is the hammer, and basic is always Merlin, so he will take a good decision.
Who are you gonna put, Basic? I need to know before Monopoly chooses.
I'm
He's
gonna
gonna put me, of
Andy.
course.
You're gonna
What
pick
the
Andy?
fuck?
Yeah.
Why Andy?
What? Repeat, sorry?
Because I think he's always right about me being Merlin.
I was joking, just that he's always Merlin. It was a good.
Hammer, you must vote yes.
Have you guys ever played Spyfall?
I have not.
It's
pretty
great.
fun. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
We could play this over Discord too, but I probably can't play that game with you guys.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to people who come in and play voice chat games in not their native language. Major props to you all.
Yeah.
The real problem with Spyfall is that it's really a game that you really need to talk the language correctly because there is a lot of inner jokes and that these games are kind of shitty with people like me that doesn't speak the language properly, but Spyfall really will be a worse game with me. But I will spectate from Scribbler's stream.
So you run Monopoly. I'm sorry, Andy, Basic, and Screw.
Well, Ryu has a hammer. Ryu, would you do M1 plus 1? Plus yourself, obviously.
Of course he's going to do that. What's your second pick? If you can't pick yourself, what's your second pick? That's the question you should always ask someone. They're obligated to say themselves. So what's your second pick?
Andy, do you think this is good?
I think it looked good.
Basic, do you not think this is good?
Wait, I thought you was asking me if I agreed with the basic Andy and myself team.
Yeah, that's what
Your answer is obviously yes. So who would you pick other than yourself? It's a stupid question. It offers no information.
Yeah, but how could I know? I mean,
we're not saying that you claim to know. We're just asking if we put a gun to your head and said pick a third person to put on the mission that's not yourself, who would you pick?
How could I know? I just gamble.
Who would you gamble on based on the votes? You have some info. I off approved.
Do
you like my
because not you, Skrulus, because you were the only one who voted yeah on the mission 1.
There you go.
4.
So that's useful for me because that
Screw,
tells
why
me
did
if
you use that.
All right, it passes.
On 1-4.
Because it's early.
This? Monopoly Man? Well, let's see what happens.
Waiting on basic.
You get a vote.
Should be one button for you to press.
No, he should have both buttons, and if he press fail,
it doesn't matter
do anything.
Yeah, unless he's red.
Unless he's red.
What is he doing?
He's probably AFK for a second.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
All right, that's good.
So I think at this point it should be fairly obvious that the fourth person we need to put on is Monopoly Man. I off approved Monopoly Man. Monopoly Man off approved me, and we have passed.
Well, this is a 3-person node. We win.
Oh, it's a 3-person. Oh yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, just the same.
Just run it back.
Durr.
All right.
GG.
Well, this doesn't look good.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So Skrulus seems to be the most.
Why did Basic take so long to vote? That's why I voted it down because I didn't like that
Wasn't
Basic
he
took
away?
so. He's claiming he was
sounds-
away. He's
Long-
claiming
long-
he
I
was
mean,
away.
you rejected
Okay,
the same
okay,
mission.
screws
Never
red.
said
Screws
anything.
red.
My
You just
gut
said,
tells me that it's
Screws
Screw
red.
Loose and
Yeah,
Monopoly Man. are
Scudus
both
is
red.
obviously red here.
Yeah,
He-
screws red. Screws red. Okay, screws red.
And I think Monopoly Man's red too, right?
No, Monopoly
I didn't even do
Monopoly Man
anything.
is Monopoly
Oh.
Man is green.
Green?
Monopoly Man is
You mean
resistance.
blue? You mean blue? Okay, yeah, Monopoly Man is blue. And I think go with well if those three are confirmed blue, just go with anyone else plus them.
I want just a team.
But I
Rio
feel like
and
Screw Loose and
H-
Monopoly
H-
Man are definitely on the same team though.
No, I can warrant. I'm claiming Percival.
Okay. And who do you want?
I want Rio,
I-
Basic, Andy, and someone else. Except
with-
Squirloos.
Go with Monopoly Man as the fourth. I'm eating. Sorry.
I don't trust any boy because he's being silent, and also Monopoly Man. So I think this team is fine.
If anyone doesn't think this
Nah.
team is fine, reject it.
That's what I did.
I really think this team is fine.
Should be fine, but
All right.
Deciding between Rambilia and Ryu.
Okay. The three reds are Screw Loose, Red Milia, and Turnip Boy.
Wow.
Those are the three reds. It's Screw Loose, Red Milia, and Turnip Boy.
Screw this turn. Okay, so now I need to reverse this.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
if basic is red, then do we say that Andy is red too for the same logic as before? Fuck, dude. I gotta look at the votes.
so I'm trying to
No one
understand.
counterclaimed my Percival statement.
So then, does it become Screw Loose and Monopoly Man are actually good?
The three reds are Turnip, Ran, and Screw Loose.
That is
Please-
not correct, and I'm scared that Basic thinks that.
I think
because
this is the
thought
team.
Basic was good.
This has one red on it, Rainmelia.
This has.
At
I-
least. Yeah.
I am Percival. I wanted to wait. Andy,
No.
Basic, and Renmelia are the reds.
No, it's Turnip Boy, Rain Milia, and Screw Loose.
No, it's
There's no way this
I-
team is good.
I am Percival. I am counterclaiming Andy. It is Renmelia, Basic, and Andy as the reds. This has one red on it, so therefore we take the easy dunks.
Refuse.
I don't typically like that logic, Screw Loose, of even if it has a red on it. 'cause I
You
prefer
are
getting
you
the
are
perfect
so you're so stupid if you would vote this down for having one red when it needs two, and you win the fucking game. You do not shoot for the perfect team.
Screw loose. Screw
Screw
loose.
loose.
Guys,
What-
guys, don't do that.
What was your logic, Squirloos?
It was very
Can you
offensive.
repeat it, please? About this team?
I am Percival.
And? So you do,
If
you,
I give
you
away
think there
Ryu,
is
if
maximum
Ryu,
one fashion?
I'm telling you, there is one red, and if I give any more information away, I could reveal who Merlin is and lose us the game anyways. So I'm not going to say anymore, other than I am Percival, and this has one red on it, being Renmilia. So we should pass it and win the game.
He's lying. The
Neither-
three reds
No,
are
this
Turnip,
has-
Rain Milia, and Screw Loose. He's lying. The three reds are
This
Turnip,
has two.
Screw Loose.
I think Basic is Morgana. And he's trying to feign Merlin here by claiming out of nowhere.
Okay, guys, are you hearing that? No, Screwlus is claiming that he's Percival, but he only thinks Basic is Morgana. Okay, just ignore him the rest of the game.
Percival does not
Because
know who Morgana
know
is. They all
already.
appear red.
Yes, you do. You know who Morgana is, because it's the fake Merlin. You see two people, right? If you're Percival, which you're
I'm not going to say any more because I may reveal who Merlin is. So this has one red on it.
I agree with Rainmilia, but Rainmilia is also red.
Ryu, vote. And you should vote yes.
I don't know what to vote, honestly.
Vote no.
On one hand, we have Skulus saying he's peaceable, and in other hand, we have Basic, who claims Skulus is bad, Monopoly Man is good for no reason.
And I claim
I
also
think
that
there is at
Skrulus-
least, for sure, there is at least one red in this team, but maybe two, and that's why I don't like it.
Well, if you reject to basic, then we lose the game. Monopoly Man could still do it, or you could do it, but if you want to just win outright, then you vote yes here because it only has one red on it.
Don't vote yes. Vote no. Also, you'll notice.
Pretty sure.
So,
Although now I
went-
kind of feel like Ryu might be on our team.
Ryu is blue. You would not stall here if you're
to be
red.
sure,
Ryu is blue.
To be sure, if there is only one red in this
There's
team,
not one
it
red.
passes, right?
That is correct. There is a star. This
Okay,
is mission
Ryu.
4.
Ryu, reject this, and then switch out Ranmilia for you.
No, because the 3 reds are Turnip Boy, Rainmilia, and Screwloose.
No. I would vote yes on that if you put Ryu in instead of Ranmilia. I don't really care, but I don't think we should risk.
But I'm pretty sure.
But no, I don't think we
Ryu
should.
is blue.
Yeah, but if we wait
it's just
again,
going
but
to Ryu
but listen,
next,
no, but listen, Ryu is on the fence, which means Basic can flip him, which means we should not give Basic more time to influence Ryu's opinion, and we should win now before they flip him the other way because Ryu is on the fence.
No.
And that is how you win as red, is you have to flip the other
I don't
blue.
wanna-
You have to flip the 5th blue.
I'd rather take
Fourth
our
blue.
time here and let it go to Ryu.
Okay, wait, Screwloose, who are the 3 reds?
Ranmilia, Basic, and Andy.
Okay, Ryu, Monopoly Man, wait. No, okay, it's Turnip Boy, Ranmilia, and Screwloose. Those are the 3 reds.
I don't know.
Okay,
Can you get
wait. Do Ryu, Monopoly, Basic, and Screwloose. Ryu, Monopoly, Basic, and Screwloose. That has 1 red, right, Screwloose?
Ryu, Monopoly,
Correct.
Basic.
That has 1
And
red.
Screwloose. Okay, then do that. That has 1 red.
And
Do that.
again, we're giving Basic the opportunity to
I'm not
lead us astray.
changing anything. You just said the 3 reds are Ranmilia, Basic, and Andy. So do Ryu, Monopoly, Basic, and Screwloose.
I don't want to say any more at the risk of unmerlining Merlin.
Okay, yeah, just do that then, Ryu. Refuse this and do that.
I
would not
Ryu,
listen. I think
as
Screwloose
Percival, I think
is
you vote yes here.
vetted here.
That's all I want to say. I've already said too much. I've literally already said too much.
That's tough. Can Basic just tell me why do you trust Monopoly Man?
Because Monopoly Man is blue. But listen, Screwloose is
guy.
Claiming
Screwloose is-
again, Basic claiming to know information, which is a
Yeah.
red sign.
Okay, look.
He's not a power roll, and he's claiming to know who's blue. He just said
claiming to know information
because
too. Andy
I
claimed
am
Percival.
Percival. That's how come
Okay,
I can do that. If
okay,
you're claiming
okay,
to
I'm Percival.
know,
I'm
if you're
Percival.
if you're
I'm
claiming to
Percival.
know if someone is red or blue, then you're claiming red or a blue with a power roll.
No,
And you just
listen.
claimed to know that
No,
Monopoly Man is
Screwloose,
blue.
Screwloose,
You're
Screwloose,
so
no,
outed.
listen,
Just
listen,
vote,
I'm
Ryu.
just
Just
using logic.
vote. Just vote.
I'm just trying to use logic. Look, you said the 3 reds are Ranmilia, Basic, and Andy. So just put Ryu, Monopoly Man, Basic, and Screwloose. That's fine because it needs 2 reds, and you said that the 3 reds are Ranmilia, Basic, and Andy. So just put Ryu, Monopoly Man, Basic, and Screwloose. Ryu, vote no.
Oh man.
Use logic. Ryu, logic. Complete logic. You want to play Secret Hitler. You want to play Secret Hitler. That's logic, right? Listen to logic. Look, Screwloose is saying that the 3 reds are Ranmilia, Basic, and Andy. So put Ryu, Monopoly Man, Basic, and Screwloose.
I disagree. You should just switch Ranmilia for you. I
Yes.
think that's the safest team.
Yes. What Turnip said.
Nah, I'm with Basic on this one, actually.
Alright. So, give me a second.
Note that Andy has claimed Percival and has offered very little to the table after that fact. If you're going to claim Percival, then you need to help the team, not just say you're Percival and do nothing.
You are
If-
you are
ba-
saying the same thing
Basically,
a lot, and we are only lying because you are convincing Rio. But I said already who are the traitors.
basically, if Skrulus is blue, Basic is red and Monopoly is red too. So
Screwloose is not. No, if Screwloose
No,
is
no,
red,
no.
if Screwloose is blue,
Screwloose is red 100%.
Screwloose is red, but you're not listening, Ryu. You're letting him convince you. So I'm just giving you a proposition that he will accept. He
no,
accepts.
Basic. Listen, I'm just using my logic.
Okay. How about this,
And
Ryu?
I'm
How about this? How about this? If me
And
and
I'm saying
Monopoly are
if you're
both
red, you're against Screwloose and you are
Okay.
pushing for Monopoly Man. So
Okay.
maybe if I pick Monopoly Man and you are both
Okay.
red,
Put Andy instead of me. Put Andy instead of me. Put Andy instead of me.
Of course.
Ryu. Okay, so now you're changing. You're saying the three reds are Monopoly, Basic, and Andy.
I have to pick only one red maximum.
Ryu,
So-
just listen to me. Listen to me, Ryu. The three reds are Turnip Boy, Ranmilia, and Screwloose. Okay? Those are the three reds. Please just pick the top four.
Okay. Here's my logic. I'm gonna pick myself, obviously. I'm gonna pick Basic. I'm gonna pick Screwloose, and the last one is just gambling here. It's between Monopoly and
Don't
Andy
put
or Red Media and Turnip Boy.
don't put either Turnip Boy, don't put two of Turnip Boy, Ranmilia, and Screwloose, and I'm fine with it because those are the three reds.
Because you get the second red on there.
Yeah, you haven't changed your story, Basic. We know that you think it's us three red, and you're obligated to say that you don't want two of us on the mission.
You've changed your story too. You said the three reds are me, Ranmilia, and Andy.
I know what I said.
I mean, I think
I'm not.
Screw's wrong, right?
I'm outed, Percival. I'm not saying anymore.
Can
I don't want
can I
Merlin to get
just
shot.
hear Monopoly and Andy version, please? What do you think about it? Monopoly and Andy.
They're most likely going to align with Basic, right?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
agreeing with Basic here.
Both of us are good. So pick whatever of one of us.
Yep. So, I mean, I think basically at this point, Ryu, you just have a choice between what Basic is saying, which is Screwloose, Ranmilia, Turnip Boy. I think Screwloose is clearly confused because I'm pretty sure the other red team is Basic, Andy, and Monopoly Man. So basically you have to choose between those two things. Basic is clearly trying to get two of Monopoly Man, Basic, and Andy on that team over there.
I'm not sure about that because Screwloose is pretty confident about Basic and the Monopoly Man team already.
I said Basic, Ranmilia, and Andy are the reds, for clarification, and I have not changed what I said.
All right.
I just don't think
All
that
right. All right. All right.
He changed
So
what
I'm
he
picking.
said.
Okay. Yeah, this should be
Alright.
fine.
Yeah, it's approved.
Obviously.
So it's got to
Oh.
be Basic, right?
So I was Morgana. My notes are right off the bat: Basic, Percival, Andy, Merlin. Basic asking Andy if he thinks 2.1 is good. Then later I have Andy saying Monopoly is green. He meant blue. And Basic then corrected him and said, like, you didn't mean to say green, you meant to say blue. I also said Ryu could be Merlin because he called a good team when unprompted. No one asked him, what do you think a good team is? And he just mentioned a good team. I then also wrote, Basic calls Reds during 4.2 deliberation and unprompted. Nobody asked him that. And then I also said, and I said as a side note to that, it was probably Basic looking at Ryu's 4.1 vote. His 4.1 vote is Ryu accepting everybody except Ranmilia, accepting. So if he's Merlin, yeah, I mean, if Ryu's Merlin and Basic is Percival and he sees Ryu accepting, then he knows that it's a good team. What does Ryu's votes say about Ranmilia? Does Ryu off approve ever? Ryu off approved mission 3, which failed. Ryu off approved.
Yeah, everybody who did that.
It's not Ryu, dude.
It's not Ryu.
Not Ryu? Okay. Then I think
I don't think it's Andy either. I don't
Andy.
see how enough information got
Andy.
from Andy to Basic.
Yeah,
Basic
the problem
asked
with
him.
Andy
Basic
being
asked
Merlin-
him.
Look, mission 2, though. Mission 2.
Okay. Mission 2.
Why
he
does
adds
mission 2
Screwloose.
happen if Andy is Merlin?
Yep.
Because Andy would know that you're red, but would not know that you're Morgana.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think.
I think it's just got to be basic, right?
Well, okay,
So,
then
yeah.
why does basic accept? Then why does basic accept it? Right? That lends more credence to Ryu being Merlin again for disproving of mission 2, even though it passed because I was on it. And then approves.
Basic accepts it because it has to out or fail. But I don't think that Basic would accept it if Basic was Percival.
Why wouldn't Basic accept it if it was Percival? It has both of the Merlins.
Yes, which is why he would not accept it.
But that could help because
he knows it has to be bad.
Well, no, okay, so that's okay because he wants to discover who Merlin is for the later game. So from Percival's perspective, if you put both of the Merlins on and then it fails, could you watch what each of them do? Could you watch who accuses who for an indication?
Not really.
Because real Merlin would not point to Percival. Real Merlin would probably point to the red. So Basic could wait to see who points at each other between Andy and I. And I pointed at Basic. Which tells him that Andy is Merlin, right? Because if I was Merlin, I would not point to Basic and say, that's the red, right? Because it's Percival. So I think Andy. I literally heard Basic asking Andy, and Andy saying that Monopoly was blue. He actually said green, out of nowhere. I think you shoot Andy here.
Okay, where's the rest of the information coming? So Basic pretty early on, like mission 3, has it pegged that Turnip Boy ran Milia Screwloose, right? So where does all that information come from?
Because mission 2 is where he put both of us on. It failed. Or sorry, mission... Oh, yeah, so mission 3. Maybe it was after mission 3.
Where does Basic know about the difference between Turnip Boy and Ryu?
Yeah, I didn't record when he figured that out. Maybe he runs back mission 3 for the same reason that he ran mission 2. I mean, he doesn't really have a choice. But after that, he sees me decline, right? He sees me decline. Why would Merlin decline it if it was good? I don't know, man. I have a feeling. I'll reside to whatever you guys want to do, but I have a feeling that it's Andy.
I'm pretty sure it can't be Andy. I unhighlighted Andy during the game.
Yeah,
I don't remember exactly why.
To be honest, I would feel much better losing to Andy being Merlin. That's my logic right now, because it would be a very well played one. If we just lost to Basic being Basic, then that feels pretty bad, right?
It's just Basic.
Basic plays real Basic.
Keep it Basic, shoot Basic.
Monopoly was Merlin.
Okay, well, we're never getting
Jesus Christ.
That kind of came through my brain a little bit, but how did that much information pass from Monopoly, man?
Well played, Monopoly.
That's
Holy
so
shit.
hard to get through. He often proves a bad team twice. He often proves a bad team twice.
How did you get enough information, Basic?
Okay, so I knew Screwloose was bad because Andy's Percival. Like, I just knew that from the way he was talking. And I knew that Monopoly had to be Merlin because just like Andy was like talking to Merlin, and I didn't know if it was Ryu or Ranmilia. I knew Screwloose was bad. I didn't know between Ryu, Turnip, and Ranmilia who it was. But then we were all set on it being Ryu, Basic, and Andy because Ryu had Hammer. But then you just saying that, I'm not sure between Ryu and Ranmilia though. That just made me certain that it was you and Ranmilia. That's why you wanted Ranmilia on the mission for the 4th one. And when I said that, and then when I said Turnip, Ranmilia, and Screwloose are the 3 reds, Monopoly instantly said that I agree with Basic, and I knew that from there it was.
I forgot that Andy claimed Percival.
One thing, it was very stupid, but when I claimed Percival, I totally outed Merlin because someone was saying, I think Monopoly Man and Screwloose are different teams. And I went full idiot and said, no, I'm claiming Percival. And then I realized, like 2 seconds later, that I just outed.
Oh, right, because you're saying because you're Percival, because one of them is Merlin.
And I went totally low profile, but Basit Q catched it. I think he knew it was Monopoly Man because of that.
From that, I knew it was Merlin.
Yeah, I wrote that as a note. I wrote that you said Monopoly Man is green, and then Basic correct you and said you mean blue.
Yeah, but you had the information because I was saying that you and Merlin couldn't be in the same team.
You're making
it was a silly mistake, but I went totally low profile after that mistake.
I like how we discussed everybody as a potential Merlin except for Monopoly. I mean, it definitely was in the back of my
just work
brain.
themselves out.
Yeah.
Honestly, this game I knew nothing. I
Man,
didn't know who was
Hey,
bad,
friends.
who was
Really follow
Marlene,
this
who was
game.
Percival.
We're about
I
to
just
start a
knew
new one
nothing.
here, Opie.
Hey, friends. How's it been?
Opie!
Hello, Opie. What you want to
So
play?
close.
What was that? What
The
was
the
that one?
people's champion. The people's champ.
Oh yeah, nice try, OP, nice try.
Real steel.
You won the gallery spy game, and that's what counts in my heart.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, I lost the modern sniper
the
game. And that was
modern-
what really felt bad about the end.
Yep.
Yeah.
It comes down to that modern sniper shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was like crediting 2 missions when that shot, and I don't know what I was doing. So. You know.
But it made sense because you had a lot of other confident early shots on Kaylee, and I liked that.
That was for etiquette.
Yeah, they were good there.
Yeah. But still, I mean, the ballroom spy game from OP is getting away with the bug and finishes with the inspect middle statue and Kaylee just shooting him. What can you do?
Yeah, and honestly, like your chances to win spy are like ballroom, aquarium, and Taeyeon, and aquarium felt like a.
Not really ballroom. I'm not gonna lie. Look at his stats on ballroom for half a second, and you'll realize he's actually really, really good on sniper there.
Well, then aquarium and Taeyeon. We
Aquarium
needed
and Taeyeon.
spy wins there.
Yeah, Taeyeon was unfortunate. I just did not quite work out the way I wanted it to.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, shit. Who else can take Kaylee that close? Very few people can bring it that close. So it was very good.
Exactly, 3 people can take Kaylee that close.
My game's up, by the way, guys.
Like you know, like a track or Lazy Bear or Dowsy.
Yeah.
So you are winning tabletop simulator key, right?
Is this we're playing Resistance?
Yeah.
Hey, Kletos is here. Hello, Kletos.
I'm actually going to jump off for tonight. So I'll see you all next time.
Later.
Is the
GG's.
Resistance Plus?
TheResistancePlus.com.
Bam, I'm in.
Alright, I am there.
We have switched the roles that we're playing with. We're taking out Mordred and putting in Morgana.
Renmilia, Cards Against Humanity stresses you out?
Yes, a lot
Alright.
actually.
Be right
Okay,
back.
So, sorry, what was
I'm
the
going bathroom.
what was the thing we
I'll
said?
back in few seconds.
No Mordred. Morgana instead of Mordred.
No Mordred.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's pretty
so,
fun.
So
These
we're
people
not...
are weird.
That's weird. Interesting.
Stop breaking our meta.
Give it a chance.
Do you know what Cards Against Humanity is, Basic? It's not
Yeah, I do.
it's not a
I
deduction
do.
game.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'll try. That's why I said I'll try it. But deception games are my favorite.
Yeah.
Is this everyone?
I'm fine with Cards Against Humanity. I just have very little
this
interest
might
in
be
playing it
wrong.
online, personally.
Yeah.
My humor is just.
Yeah,
It is fun playing with them for a bit, but it's not like a game where you have to think. So it's just kind of like.
You can do it basic. Do it.
Okay.
What is the shut up and sit down article about CAH?
Nah, it's talking about. I will link
Okay,
to
we
you.
started.
I got it.
Whoops. Oh, I think I hit accept. I was just clicking where the accept button
Merlin,
appeared.
Percival, Morgana.
I'm
and
gonna
Assassin.
say
Does anybody need explanations on Morgana?
Nope. Not me, at least. Oh, I'm not speaking for the group.
Alright. I don't know about this team. I did
We're
accept
fine.
because the accept button was just where
Yes,
my mouse
please,
happened to be.
Look. Look. You
have an
accepted,
optic
so I will pass this, okay?
Alright.
I mean, I doubt it'll pass anyways. It'll probably be 4.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I expected it to be 4. Maybe 5.
We need votes from Remilia, Scudus, and Real.
Oh, started.
I'm not
Yeah, you
red.
Welcome back, Screw.
Wait, who said that? Skrillex said that? Oh,
Yes.
Skrillex is red.
Claim it up, Screw. You are red.
This time I'm sober, so I won't fuck up as much. And everything I do is going to be
As
with
much.
intent.
As much.
As
Alright.
much.
And,
As
if you
much.
didn't hear, I accidentally accepted.
And
unfortunately-
Remilia did.
The mission.
Two.
That is the mission. Right there. Let's go. Let's go.
Alright, that is the team.
Fuck that. It's clean. Swap it.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I'm sorry, it's not clean. I think you go Andy, Screwloose, and Ryu.
Fuck that, it's clean. Swap it.
I meant to say unclean.
That's fucking clean, dude.
Alright,
Don't run that.
How many times have I had a Freudian slip? Come on, it's not like I'm gonna do that.
It's okay.
You sure about this?
Yes, I'm
Why,
sure.
why do you want to?
Why would you do? Why would you have 2 off approves with no info? That's not.
No,
Because
I
Greg
agree
said he's
with
Brent.
you.
Mine-
So
mine was a-
no. So
mine
listen. We can come pretty close to solving some of it if we do the 3 rejectors and then it fails, right? It gives us info about Renmilli and Kletos.
No,
We can get a lot of info on Renmilli and
Alright.
Kletos.
That
So
many,
Screwloose
that
is
many,
right, is what we're
that
saying.
many.
This
No,
is
no, no.
this is the
Yes,
silliest.
yes,
Listen,
Kletos,
listen,
Kletos,
yeah, this is
yes.
This is the silliest
The off.
team.
We can
You
solve
guys-
the
you
off
guys
approves. We can solve the
you're-
off approves.
You guys are
Yeah.
going to a completely different team than a mission that just passed.
Yeah.
Like,
There
Okay,
was
going
2
to a
off
mission-
approves. 2 off
that is going-
approves.
That is going to get a mission failed. Screw.
2 off
That's just gonna get a
approves.
mission- That's
No,
just gonna get a
screw.
mission
Listen,
failed.
listen. I think that mission. I think you're right about it. Had a red in it. The reason there were so many.
No, there's
no,
2
no,
options.
had a
It's
in it.
red. It's
But
red,
look-
or the off approves have power rolls.
No, but look, I think Morgana was in it, and the reason that Morgana voted to pass it is so that Percival trusts whoever Morgana is in those 3 more.
As I
That's why
said,
that passed.
I think
But I
there's
agree that
reds or
there's a
power
red in
rolls.
there.
Reds or power rolls. Reds or
No,
power
they
rolls.
can't.
Kletos, why'd you off approve? Renmilli, why'd you off approve?
I'm saying there's a red power roll in
He
there.
just misclicked. He said that out loud as soon as he did it.
Yeah. So basically, all it was like my
that's right.
mouse
You did.
was
Alright,
just
alright.
where the
Renmilli, why'd you off approve?
clicking.
So the first mission passed. So putting a new team
Yeah,
is
putting a 100% new team
seems
is guaranteed
sexy
a mission
to me
fail.
because maybe we can have 2 fails votes from 2 reds, and it can be good actually
there's
to
no
solve the
reason
game
to
early
switch it.
game.
Yeah. But I'm just following following Screwloose's suggestion. So this fails.
This is
I'm just gonna.
Andy
But
talking
why?
about solving
Alright.
the game early game, or is it basic?
I don't understand why you're following us.
No, who was just talking about solving the game early game? Was that Andy or like Rio or someone?
Screwloose has good reads, or he's red.
Oh, he's red.
I mean, I think he's either red or a power roll, right? But I'd prefer to just stick with the previous team for now, and then if that fails, we can maybe.
Can I?
Yeah,
can I
you're
go with the
obligated.
assumption that
All of
Screwloose
the
has a
people,
power roll?
all of the
Can I-
people
can I-
obligated to say so shouldn't, because it's just a waste of blue talking time.
Screw. Can I call the meta read?
Go ahead.
And say Andy's good.
I mean, you could.
Yeah. I trust Andy, Screwloose, and Ryu for rejecting.
No, the meta read.
Okay.
The same meta read you pulled on me.
I've done a couple. I gotta remember. Yes. Okay, let me remember that. Wait. Hold on. Let me think. What did it? Okay, it was. Yeah, you're right.
By the way, I can hear the Johnny Boy logic, but honestly, having a first mission passing and having another team is pretty.
So
what are you doing, Screwloose?
It's pretty good if there is at least 2 of
Yeah. OP's meta read is good. OP's meta read is good, and the fact that OP would point it out means that he's good. And I like Ryu for rejecting, and I obviously like myself. So we run it, and we get a second blue mission on the board.
I don't like
I trust
Screwloose
him.
switching up on this. I don't.
No,
like it.
I agree.
I'm
with
gonna.
you.
Basic
approve.
OP. Same exact meta read on basic. Same exact meta read on basic.
I mean, if this fails, we just assume Screwloose. is
Fair.
red.
That's fair, Screw. That's fair.
That's kind of stupid. We should probably tell people about that afterwards.
Yeah, after this, yeah.
Yeah, and maybe even Renmilia.
All right.
This game is fucking easy.
All right. Found them.
So that
found
leaves.
the goodie.
I guess that would leave Ryu, Kletos, and Turnip Boy, but that doesn't seem right. So we got to be wrong about one of them.
Yeah. That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
Wait, are you saying I'm red?
No, I'm saying you're blue.
Yeah. No. Andy.
Meta read. Where OP and I are meta reading basic, and Andy is blue.
What is this meta read?
I literally don't want to tell you.
So can you just
We will tell you. We will tell you after the game.
We will tell you after the game.
wait? So can you remove Rio and put me then?
Yeah, I'd be
'Cause
willing.
you're not sure
yeah.
about Ryu.
Yeah. Yes.
Rio
Yes.
is the
Yes.
one
Yes.
that's
Yes.
saying
Yes.
that
Yes. Yes.
he's
Yes.
going to
Yes.
put himself on the team.
Anyway, I think I
I
trust
think I
Screwloose,
know what is your meta read.
Don't mention it
This
until
is
later.
this literally makes no sense. This is like
Yeah.
Okay,
All
okay.
right, screw this.
Ryu.
Alright,
Ryu.
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 Alright,
Ryu.
screw
Ryu.
this.
It's
Probably
Ryu.
Ryu, right?
It's Ryu.
Alright,
It's Ryu.
alright.
It's Ryu. It's Ryu.
No.
How many fails?
I do not
Why
trust it.
Ryu?
Okay,
It
put
was only one. Only one.
Only
fail.
one failed.
No, look,
Okay.
Screwloose's logic makes no sense.
Put Screw Loose, Basic,
No,
and
no.
Turnip Boy is red. Turnip Boy's outing red.
Screwloose had one plan to come to skip the team of us.
No, yeah, Turnip
first
is
one.
Wait. Hold on. Let's. Can I say really quick? Can we practice a game of not talking over one another? So Turnip Boy, please finish, and then after you're done, I would like to respond.
It's a weird game.
I just don't understand. So you had one plan of avoiding the original 3, and then you randomly decide to include one of the original 3 into it, which makes 0 sense.
Okay,
I
will now explain.
Okay.
Point number 1 is that blues often change their mind because they don't have information. So seeing someone change their mind is actually a signal that they are blue. Secondly, I explained why I chose the team that I did. Opie is spotting Andy as blue for a meta read that I have done on Opie myself before and was right. And the fact that Opie would point that out to me means that he is also blue. And the same meta read that we're talking about, I also spot Basic as blue. The reason I chose Ryu, I would have changed it in retrospect, but I chose
So
Ryu
you're
because
saying-
he off-rejected mission 1.1.
So you're saying I'm the only red on the first mission, and I passed it.
I obviously don't know, but I actually don't know if you're red or blue. You're to me you're 50-50. Maybe 60% red, 40% blue. Maybe even 50-50. Yeah, Basic, go ahead.
Okay,
The fact that he assumed you were calling him red means I feel like he's
Okay,
got it red, right?
all right. The three reds are Ryu, Kleatos, and Turnip Boy. Turnip Boy is Morgana. The 3 reds are Ryu, Kleatos, and Turnip Boy. Turnip Boy secures the first mission is because he's Morgana and he wants Percival to trust him, whoever Percival is.
Yeah.
And Turnip Boy is Morgana. The 3 reds are Ryu, Kleatos, and Turnip Boy. I think, but we don't include Ranmilia. We include Andy.
Andy.
We goes, yeah, Screw, Basic, Andy, and Opie.
Yep.
And Ranmilia, you have to accept that as the outside blue.
That's gonna fail.
Alright, so if I put myself, Peters, and Ren Media, it's gonna be good, right?
No.
Because there is, from your perspective, Basic, there were at least 2 reds in it, so it can be
It's gonna
good,
get
right?
rejected.
To solve the game.
I
Wait,
strongly prefer to be on
So
the team.
if I put myself, Kleatos, and Ren Media, and someone else,
Alright,
Basic, do you
alright.
approve it?
Hard read on
No,
Renmilia
why would
right
I
now.
approve that?
Hard
I'm
read on
saying
Renmilia. When Renmilia says, "I would strongly prefer to be on the team," they're signaling that they're red, and they're being excluded. And Renmilia is trying to get on the team with. It's not a hard, like I should be on the team. It's just a passing saying I should be on the team. Maybe like.
Okay,
I
then
would strongly
Kleatos. Then
prefer it.
Kleatos is the blue.
Like,
Then
that's a very strong.
Okay, but for
I would buy in Kleatos being the blue over Ranmilia for other meta reads.
Okay, but then I want to do Screw Loose, Basic, Andy, and Opie though. I want to do those 4. Screw Loose, Basic, Andy.
I
and
agree.
Opie.
We leave Kleatos out.
Yeah, we
I
leave
do not
Kleatos
like that
out.
team.
You don't like that
Did
team?
you say
that team.
Screwloose, Basic, Andy, and who?
And Opie.
I think
kinda disagree with that.
I think we do it, and if it fails, then we suspect Kleatos is red, because he's saying it's gonna fail. So I want to put that team, and if we're right, then we're gonna win the game, and if we're wrong, we know Kleatos is also red, and we gather a ton of info.
All right.
Call
go for it.
Kleatos. Call Kleatos out. Put up
Go for
Screw,
it,
Basic, Andy, Opie.
Okay, Screw, Basic, Andy, and Opie.
Screw, Basic,
Christ.
Andy, and Hope.
Call me out.
Sounds
Call
like
me out by
hey,
throwing the
you're
game. Is
basic.
that it? It's a good call.
Who do you think's
Fucking
red?
hell,
Who
red
do you
is
think?
that again?
I'm fine with it, honestly.
And now Ryu's playing
I'm fine with
selfless?
it, only if nobody talks and just vote.
This makes no sense.
I agree.
This is no.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. I just realized I've been pocketed by Screw.
No, Opie, what the fuck are you doing? No.
The meta read on Andy
Only
and Basic
one?
is good. You
That's bad.
you tagged along hard on that, so you got to be on the team.
Dude,
Wait,
because it was a
Ryu.
good fucking read. Like what?
Wait, one sec. Ryu.
Ryu off approves it.
Why would you accept that, Ryu? When
He-
you
he-
know
He not only accepted it, he proposed it.
Yeah, why would you approve that if you know that there's a red in there?
Because I thought there were at least 2 reds in here. So it would be pretty interesting if there were 2 fades instead of 1.
Talk and just vote.
So I think we need to swap out one of the 4 for probably.
I don't like there is only 1 fade, to be honest.
Basic, agree or disagree? We cannot put Screw Loose on the team.
Oh no.
Just agree.
No.
Kletos, agree or disagree? Well, Screw Loose on the team, yes or no?
I prefer no.
Ryu.
Okay, wait. Rainmill, I changed. Yes, I do want Screw Loose on the team.
Thank you.
I honestly think OP is pretty red.
I agree. I think OP is red.
So.
I trust
I do look
Ryu.
bad. I do look bad. Fuck.
I trust Ryu for some reason now. Because no blue would do that because they know that there's a red in there, but he's saying that he thinks that there's 2 reds in there.
I think Screws and Hopi both red.
Might be just an
The last
excuse,
reds
but
in.
honestly he doesn't have to tell you the real reason he voted yes on it. Like that's a convenient excuse.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I think Ryu's blue.
Let me. Can I ask the table who thinks I'm blue?
Yeah, actually,
honestly, at this point, I can't think you're blue.
Press the claim.
Claim in the top left if you think Screw is blue. Claim in the top left if you think Screw is blue.
Claim
please.
if you think he's red. Claim if you think he's
Sure.
red.
Sure.
He's red.
Well, I think it's a 50-50 between OP and Screw.
How do you do that?
Top left. Claim.
Top left. Claim if you think Screw Loose is blue, or if you're red. If he's red.
If you think I'm red. Claim if you think I am red.
It's a 50-50 from me.
Yeah, no, it's essentially 50-50 at this point. But I know he's red, so. Well,
Okay.
I mean, technically speaking, Andy and Basic could.
How would you know that I'm? How do you know that I'm red, Opie? Why does it have to be a 50-50?
Okay, so at this point, I have to either say my meta read was wrong on one of Andy or Basic, or that you're red.
Your meta read was on Andy.
OP's a red.
I said Andy and Basic, right?
Dude, I think Turnip Boy is being quiet, and he wasn't on mission 2 or 3. Fuck, it's not Turnip Boy.
To be honest, I think the 3 reds
don't
are
know.
exactly Johnny Boy, OP, and Red Media, because Red Media keep being silent.
Why am I going
Really?
to continue?
Are we really back on Renmilia as silent?
No, you've actually said a good bit, and you're always quiet, so it doesn't. I don't think that's much.
I am always quiet. Please do not read into that.
I agree that the
You
3
need
reds.
to not believe that.
The 3 reds are Ranmilia, Turnip Boy, and OP.
So I think, fuck. I think that Percival should out because we are very close to losing.
We are not close to losing.
I think that.
Again, a terrible.
I
plan
think
for blue.
the reason I'm saying that.
The Reds aren't close to losing. You're right.
The reason that I say that is because that
You
a
say that
lot
all
of
the time,
people,
man.
a lot of
Terrible
people
idea.
think that I'm red, and I'm not red, and I'm worried that blue has the table fucked up, and
I
reds
don't know
have
why
someone in.
you think that. Literally, the last 2 people that spoke literally just both said that they agree that Ranmilia, Turnip Boy, and Opie are the spies.
I just don't think Opie's the spy. I don't think Opie's the spy. I don't think Opie would call out the meta read on Andy to me unless Opie's trying to pocket me, and then I don't think that.
Percival, come out. Percival, come out right now.
I think Percival should. They need one more mission. We're way fucking behind.
No, like, look, blue is already about to lose. If you're Percival, come out right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Why?
Come out.
Because
Percival.
blue is about to lose the game. We need
are
info.
About to lose. Who cares if Merlin
It's
gets
real.
found
It's
out?
real.
All right. I'm Percival.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
And Ryu, you think I'm red?
Honestly, I think you're blue.
Okay. Who do you think the Reds are? Just fucking call them out. Who do you think the Reds are?
I don't know.
Well, we need you. Like, we need
I'm
you
pretty
to.
sure OP is red.
OP is red, Turnip Boy is red, and I think Ranmilia is red.
I don't know about other people. Between Red Media and G Clichos and Tony Boy, I think Basic is blue as well.
So do I.
Between Clichos, Red Media, NG, and Tony Boy, there is 2 reds.
Andy then. I honestly think the meta read on Andy is still good. So do we run Screw Loose, Ryu, Basic, and Andy?
And then one more. We need
I
one
don't
more.
even know what is the meta read. So
And
I
then we
can't
need
tell
one
you.
more. We need one more.
Okay, okay, I'll give you guys the meta read. If Opie's on the opposite team at this point, it doesn't matter.
I think I suspend your meta read.
No, we theorize that if someone is talking in Discord about other shit, which Andy's talking about Cards Against Humanity, you do that when you're blue because blue is boring. If you have a power role such as Red or Percival or Merlin or whatever, you're paying attention to the game. You're not doing other shit. Same thing with Basic. He's talking about it in the other chat because blue, like vanilla blue, there's nothing to do.
What? There's tons to do.
The moment you say it about
early game, no, there's not. Not early game. Not early game. They're not.
Tons to solve. Like, I'm always writing down notes.
There's
Screw. I'm just gonna say I do that as Merlin too. Like I do that all the time. But I agree that I am a blue this time.
You?
Well, Basic, why do you approve the mission 2.2?
2.2. Which one is that? Andy,
When I tried to put a lot of reds in it and you approved that and you told me to, why do you approve?
Because you know that there's a red in there because you were in 2.2 and then you still.
Yeah, sure, but why did you approve that?
Which one?
2.2.
Basic, give me your possible red reads, please.
Because 2.2, you guys, everyone said that Andy's.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine. Who?
I think it's Opie. I think Opie. I think Turnip Boy, and I think Rainmilia.
Why?
Basic, we need you on board here.
On board for what?
Why?
Who's we? I don't even know what we there is outside of it.
If you think I'm blue, can you press the claim at the top left? If you think I'm blue.
I think you're confused, Blue.
I don't know, honestly.
Okay, Rands are red. Opie's are red. It's either Kletos or Turnip Boy.
All right, don't propose a mission. I need to read the vote history for a second.
Ran and Opie
our time here, huh?
Ran and Opie are red. And it's either Kletos or Turnip Boy. That's the last blue.
I'm willing to guess Turnip Boy.
So Ryu
Because Turnip and Opie were on the first mission, so there's a good chance that they couldn't communicate.
Who proposed that first one? That was me, right?
That was you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If there are two reds on there.
And that's why they couldn't do it. Yeah. Okay. Ranmilia, Turnip Boy, and Opie. I agree.
You guys gonna agree with Kletos there?
Yeah, I am.
Why? Seriously. Why is that mission?
I mean, this has been.
Why is that mission not just clean and Kletos is red?
All right, Kletos is obviously blue. Kletos is blue.
Yeah, Kletos is blue. The three reds are Ranmilia.
Ryu, do you trust Kletos?
I don't know, man. I'm
actually
reading
no. Ryu, hold on.
Tony Boy and OP both reds.
Okay, yeah,
Tony Boy is almost always red.
Ryu, you shouldn't talk for the probably for the rest of the game unless it's very crucial because you can unmerlin whoever Merlin is if you're Percival. So I should not have asked you that. I think we run me, Ryu, Basic, and then we need 5. Andy and Kletos. Let's just
Andy and Kletos. Yeah.
Okay.
Kletos.
Yeah, let's run it.
This is wrong.
No.
I mean, this is all right because they need two.
Too bad.
Confused Blues need to get on board.
Well, Kletos, shouldn't we just reject Andy?
No, because
it
doesn't matter. Because Andy's gonna propose the next team anyway. Then he can propose the real team.
Okay.
This will be fine.
Yeah, you're right. It gives us kind of double power.
I didn't think of that. Shit.
Well, that means we need Ryu to approve then, because Andy rejected it. So.
Yeah.
And Rainmilia probably rejected it actually.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Andy is blue and Rainmilia Kletos both reds. We're screwed.
Yep.
You're listening to the wrong people here.
Yeah,
you'll find out real quickly.
If we have a counter Percival claim now, actually a moment ago would have been the moment, but now also better late than never.
Screw this. You gotta stop doing this.
Why? We literally lose the game otherwise.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'm pretty
like,
confident
So
Screwloose
far.
is
right,
blue because
like,
he asked
if
for
you're
first
gonna-
of all how to.
like, okay, we lose if Merlin gets shot. We also lose if 3 missions get
Yeah.
failed. So, like,
the Merlin shot is a better option than just Reds winning outright.
yeah, then just losing.
All right, I don't know what that.
Like, at this point,
This is
if as
insane.
Merlin, you know that there's 2 reds, you should just say, I'm Merlin and there's 2 reds. And then just hope that you don't get shot later. But at least we don't fail the missions.
Okay, I'm Merlin. I'm Merlin. I'm Merlin. This is a good team.
Okay.
I'm Merlin. This is a good team. That's not. I mean, even if it is a good team, which if you run this back, you're having a problem.
Okay, run it
You
back.
think so?
Run it back.
You are
Yeah, show us.
Do not run it back.
I'm not running
show
it
us.
back.
Show
I'm
us
not
what happens
running
when I
it
run
back.
it back.
I've got to figure out who the hell is good in this game now, because there's 1 red on that team.
Well, you just pick something and we reject it.
There's
Turn
1
up
red
and
on that
pick
team,
something
so
and we reject
I have to figure out who the red on that team was, and I'm gonna
be
have
right.
to go with Screw being the red on that team.
It was not Screwloose.
Opie's a red. Just
Renmilia
Yeah.
is definitely red though. So this is my team. I can't press OK. Why can't I press OK?
Gotta pick 5
You
people.
need 5 people?
I have 6 people. Pilot.
Oh, okay.
Which
that,
means
I mean, that, I mean,
I can just
that would
exclude
be
Screw by putting
guaranteed to have
myself
red on it.
in. Yeah, that would be.
So
Reject this.
okay.
Yeah, reject this.
So I need to know, Ryu, are you voting yes or no on this?
Of course, I'm voting no.
Oh, duh.
Opie and
My bad.
are outed Reds. We are obviously rejecting their teams.
I'm sorry.
He's obviously red here.
I forgot Opie was on it. I forgot
Okay,
Opie was on it.
okay, Blues,
Pretty
don't
sure
talk.
we have
Blues,
to
don't
take
talk.
Screwloose off.
Blues, don't talk. Blues, just don't talk.
I agree. We have to take Screw as well.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna pass at this point, but what can you do?
It's a nice shape.
Okay, I'm Merlin. This is clean. I'm Merlin. This is clean.
I am also Merlin, and this is clean.
I'm Merlin.
This is not clean.
I'm Merlin, and this is clean.
Hey, wait.
Approve this. I'm Merlin. This is clean.
I gotta think.
I'm gonna say no. I think the original team was better.
Mission
Actually, I know the original team is better because I'm the last blue.
Mission 2. Mission 2. Mission 2. Mission 2.
Why is this good?
Because I'm
It's
Merlin.
not.
Because I'm Merlin. This is clean.
Opie fails it. Mission 3.
Don't believe you.
Screw loose. Screw loose. I'm Merlin. This is clean.
I literally don't believe you, so give me a second. I have to read.
You're counterclaiming Screw's Merlin claim.
Fuck, I'm lost. Okay, so Ryu. This,
God, I'm so lost.
I'm Merlin, and this is clean.
Basic, when you rejected 4.1,
claiming Merlin.
so you're
always
saying that
a very
how does 4.1 how does your rejection on 4.1 make sense? Because
I
then
didn't
you
want Kledos in it.
4.1, but then you accept
Because
Kletos
then
4.2.
yeah. No, just listen. I'm Merlin, and this is clean. I promise you, I'm Merlin. This is clean.
Okay, but can you answer my question? 4.1 versus 4.2.
I don't want to give any info. I don't want to give any info. I am Merlin, and this is clean. That's literally all I'm gonna say from now on.
4.1.
By the way, Screwloose isn't obviously not Merlin because he's thinking about it.
Why would you say that?
Blues, be quiet.
Yeah.
Renmelia, you're voting yes on this?
I cannot say anything. Blues, be quiet. You have to figure it out.
Okay.
Did you just out yourself as red?
Renmillia has been out of Ezreal for a bit.
But then why is Renmillia on this team?
Because I'm Merlin and this is clean.
So it's very weird
I don't think it's
that
clean at all. At this point, I'm
I
pretty
think
sure
basic is throwing.
must be red.
Okay, so why when I said if...
So I guess maybe the rest of the team is. But why would he need to even do this?
Well, because
Doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
Because he was on the team before, so you'd let that just go through. Why is?
Because I'm Merlin and this is clean. Oh my god.
I mean, I already voted against it, but now I'm. Fuck.
Oh my god, this doesn't make any sense.
You're right. Just say no to bad teams.
I mean, I'm Hammer, so I'm just gonna give myself more time to think.
All right.
GG.
Yeah.
What
good job,
happened there?
I don't know.
Yeah, I knew
Basic
Renmelia was.
Merlin.
It was the three highlights. Those were the three I had highlight.
Yeah, okay.
I knew Klitos was the good one.
Klitos,
Sorry.
what did you?
Maybe
you should've-
maybe I should have pushing. Should have been pushing.
No,
Or
that's
what
my
other
that's
missions?
my-
You should have.
that's
You should have.
my fault. Yeah.
You should have
Okay, I
pushed
need
for
to know
nose.
how.
Yeah,
So
we were screwed anyway. because-
I was
agree.
pretty confident about Klitos was Merlin and Renmelia Morgana.
Yeah,
But what could I do about
I
that?
had Klitos. I had Klitos as Merlin very early. I have a very early note.
Klitos is Merlin because
I knew either Ran or
that reject on 3.
I knew either Ran or Klitos was Merlin and Morgana. I knew that way. I just thought Ran was Merlin just from the way he was playing.
Yeah, I was trying to see if you were Percival, and it just didn't make sense. I was trying to look at the
understand
brain.
basic why you put Renmelia over Klitos when
Yeah,
the
that-
fourth mission is being blue.
Yeah.
Because it needs 2 anyway, so Klitos could be Morgana. And
Yeah,
It didn't matter because like two
Sorry.
blues claimed Merlin, so that meant it was
Yeah,
a lot easier, much easier shot anyway.
I made a mistake here because I was gonna.
No,
I
no,
would
no, no,
have
that's
rejected
my bad,
this.
That's my bad. No, that's my bad.
Yeah, but when you said I'm Merlin, this thing is good, I thought you were joking and you were proposing the same thing, and I didn't even check. I insta-proof and claimed Merlin too as a joke, and then I
Yeah.
saw that Renmelia
I
was in.
should have at least like refused it, and then once I saw Opie and Turnip accepted, but
dude,
that
I was like on the
was like-
verge of trying to get into like figuring out who the Merlin was. Like
I thought this.
almost
I,
started
honest to
talking
God,
about.
honest to God, Basic was one of my Merlin suspects. So I thought it might be some kind of galaxy brain level play where he proposes a wrong team on mission 5, claiming I'm Merlin. This is
Yeah.
good. So we could eliminate him as a Merlin suspect.
That would have been fun. Yeah. I mean,
That
I
would've
did
been-
eliminate him
that
as a
would've
Merlin.
been the
so-
biggest galaxy brain play I've ever seen, but you're still
See-
betting on it failing.
Yeah, see, you have to bet on it failing. All it takes is, like,
Yeah.
because he needs to back it up by hitting approve on it too,
No, he
right?
doesn't. No, he doesn't.
I
Yeah,
have
he
the
does.
feeling- I have the feeling if I say
If he
something
rejects his
like
own
Screws, just please vote no.
I
I,
guess you're
I
right.
know you're
I guess
blue,
you're right.
and I'm asking for other blues to vote no
He
on
does have
this.
to- I mean, wait, how many
I have the
players-
feeling,
My bad,
even if it's blue, Klitos being shot.
My bad, Klitos.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what to do honestly.
Well, then I mean, again, it's better to potentially out Merlin and win as blue than it is to
I
let
still
Reds
don't.
win
I
outright.
still don't know what Klitos plays like when he's
Right?
Merlin.
There,
It's
there's
kinda
a
weird.
chance. There's a chance they could misshoot Merlin, but if they just pass 3 red policies, then we lose no matter
Well,
what.
When I'm Merlin, I play like I'm not Merlin.
I'm wondering how Basic pointed out the exact 3 fucking spies again this game, and then fucked it up at the end. But earlier,
Yeah,
he
I don't
had
know.
it the exact
Yeah,
3.
it's pretty impressive that he called them
Yeah.
out. Then
Yeah, Rio just called everybody out, and I was like,
yeah. It's like I'm gonna proceed to not trust anything.
See,
Basic says.
because Basic switched onto
Well,
me
we
suddenly
got a rando?
instead of Screw. Oh, we got a rando.
Are we keeping a rando?
No.
Probably not.
No.
Okay.
It's like goodbye.
We've done our one rando
he's
for
just-
the
he's just
for the
spectating.
while.
You're just
So we just-
spectating.
Yeah, and he's a cool guy.
This guy is?
No, the one rando that we've been
He's just
playing with.
Yeah. I agree. Well,
Oh, yeah,
actually,
yeah.
you know what? We should maybe we'll let you in. Prove yourself.
I'll
Prove
invite him
yourself.
to Discord.
I'm not
Ooh, I
opposed.
get to
I mean, it's
choose
another potential
player
spy party
form
player.
from
So
mission team. That's exciting. Bam. That's the team.
nobody click that fucking link.
I'm clicking it. I'm clicking it. Screw. I'm
Don't
clicking
you click it?
Where's the porn?
The Merlin strat.
All right. All right.
All right.
Flaming.
Screw is red.
All right,
Screw
we're not letting
Flaming
our OPN turn up on the first team.
Screw is red. Screw is red.
Dude.
I'm calling it. I'm calling it. Screw is red.
It's a
I
high
didn't-
IQ,
I didn't-
high
I didn't-
IQ
okay,
play
okay,
from
Screw-
OP.
Screw,
and
I
OP
didn't click
gets
on the link. I
red.
didn't click on the link.
Yeah.
I did not click on the link.
Okay.
But you had the exact same reaction to
Oh my
Ponoob
God,
when he
dude.
was like, I'm just watching the stream, when he was like in chat like saying you were red.
Because I do not like when spectators are
Alright.
talking in the fucking voice chat when people don't know people's voices and they mistake it for someone in the game and people with outside information are then influencing in the game.
Was
That's
talking
why I
in
get
game
mad.
Chat.
No,
Pwn
I
was
know.
talking in
I
game
don't
chat.
think anyone that's not in the game should be influencing the game by making observations. That is
Yeah,
stupid.
no, yeah.
No, but like,
Alright.
that is.
I agree.
But you had a very similar reaction.
Because
last
no,
time,
no.
so-
I was laughing when I was laughing when I was acting like this.
Scum read is Screw is red. I
No,
have nothing else to go on.
OP.
Yeah, I agree.
My reaction was justified to Ponoob. Here, I was literally laughing while I was doing it. Like,
Yeah, I'm
come
gonna
on.
say screw loose and one person on that team.
No,
You guys are so stupid.
It's just a Scum read. Screw. Don't put too much thought into it.
Do you guys realize? Do you realize that every single game I play of Resistance, everybody thinks I'm red from the very get-go, whether I'm red or blue.
Well, you got well, yeah, that's how I.
Even when I'm quiet, it
Alright,
still
but look,
pans
look,
out
You see
that
what
way.
happened last game, Screw?
No, look.
No one thought you were
the
red
main,
last
the main,
game.
the main
And I
thing.
pushed on you because I was.
No,
red.
everyone thought he was red, and then I knew he was blue just from that. But the
I
main
never
thing
thought
is,
he was red.
yeah, because you were Merlin. the main thing is we should.
I had to
have
pretend I thought he was red.
Well, outside people should just like be able to chat and say stuff in the chat, because like Ponoob was
Alright,
like,
let's continue on with our game. now.
yeah.
Well, the problem is Screwless keeps approving these bad teams when he's not on them. Instead of these
love
good
Screw
teams
reading
that-
me is good. I love it. Thanks, Screw.
Yeah, that was real helpful.
Blues are accusatory at the beginning, so.
Yeah.
I also will say now that you will likely change your mind about me later, which will also confirm to me that you're both blue, because blues will change their minds.
Well, I'll change my mind about you at the end of the game when I see.
You'll change it probably within a few missions.
How about I change it right now?
What a man. What a myth. What a legend.
I'll take the gamble on
Unfortunately,
Ryu.
the
I'll
Screwloose-
gamble Ryu. I'll gamble Ryu.
Unfortunately, the Screwloose plan of put Screwloose and the Hammer on the team does not work when Screwloose is the Hammer.
You know what, Opie? Just for that, I'm gonna run this team back when it gets to me.
Oh shit! I better accept Vermilius too.
It's like,
No, I'm actually not going to run that team. Unfortunately, I want to just to spite Opie, but I'm actually going to run Opie, Kletos, and myself.
No, don't
That's a
put Opie and Kletos both
That's a
in
good
the team, please.
Ah, too bad.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about OP Cletus either. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about this Screwless OP
I
training.
mean, I
The
don't
Screwless
like.
over last time.
I don't like OP's basic and Kletos chat from the beginning of the game.
OP basic.
Why did-
I
my chat?
feel
What do you mean
the
my chat?
opposite.
I
feel
don't
the-
know about you, Screwloose, but I think
Uh,
maybe you are red and OP is red too, and
No.
I
Okay.
haven't said anything
So.
the entire game.
I
What
don't
do you
know.
mean You don't like my chat.
Okay,
because
so I don't think
because
Screwless would put...
I'm missing a word in English actually.
Well, describe it. What is it? Describe it.
Give me 1 second. I'm googling the translation. Um,
I'm gonna add Rio to my list of blues for being accusatory.
Google is so bad at translation.
What do you, just describe it and I can.
I just thought I didn't like basic chat because it was availing about the situation.
Evasive is what you're looking for.
I didn't even
Does
say
it
anything.
make sense?
I didn't even say anything.
No, I don't understand what you mean.
All
Just
right, never mind. Never mind. Okay.
No, I didn't like say anything. That's the thing. I think you have my voice confused because I haven't said anything the entire game.
You were talking. That's not true.
No, yeah, you were talking when OP accused Screws being red.
No, I never said anything. I never said anything to that.
I don't remember Basic saying anything.
This is not the first time that you've spoke. You said something, Basic. You did talk
No,
this
I
game.
didn't. I did not say anything.
This is not the first time you've talked. You spoke earlier. 100% I heard your voice.
Yeah, because I said I'm sorry, Kletos, about the earlier thing.
Okay, then that's what you said. Then that's what you said.
I was talking about this guy coming in.
You were talking about the last game and Screws.
All right, hold on. Let me. I guess it's Hammer, so you have to vote. Ryu, are you comfortable if I do me, Kletos, and Opie, or would you prefer yourself over Kletos or Opie?
I prefer myself, obviously.
Okay, and if not yourself and not them, between Basic, Ranmilia, Turnip Boy, and Andy, who do you want?
I think I would like maybe yourself. Maybe Andy and Kletos. I don't know.
Yeah, I like Andy. For me, I think I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna keep it basic. I'm gonna go with my gut here.
Keep it basic by not having basic. Alright, anyway. Alright.
Yeah, alright, it passes. But Screws, you just did a team I didn't like. But where's Hammer? So
got him.
Yeah,
you got lucky. The mission.
I think we run this back plus Andy.
Ranmilia is red.
But we have time. We can actually. I guess we could. We have time. We can reject it a little bit.
Ranmilia is red. Rio is blue.
Why?
Ranmilia
Actually,
is
that makes no
red.
sense. Never mind.
Ryu
Never mind.
is
That makes no
blue.
sense. That makes no sense. Never mind. My logic fell apart in my head real quick.
Why though? Can you walk me through how you came to that?
So my read was that Ranmilia approved 1.3, which looks weird. When you consider, I think Ranmilia still could be red, but I can't say Rio is blue.
Yeah, I mean, off approves look to me either
It's
like
an
red
it's
or blue with
an
info,
off-approved
right?
Yeah, well.
Or a
So,
mix up.
So my read is like 75% Ranmilia red, and the reason for that is that the mission that we just had got approved. And so the likelihood of Ranmilia being a blue with info approving that mission goes down, and instead looks more like a red with info.
Approving the Hammer.
No.
No,
On
it wasn't.
1.3. On 1.3 is the approve I'm talking about. Anyways, that's my logic on it. I could be wrong. It's not, 100%.
So we need to test Ryu. We need to test Ryu because.
To be honest, I like OP's logic.
Yeah,
Rio,
I like it.
Rio. So the problem with Rio is that if I think Ranmilia is red, Rio looks red, but also he's been proposed by a bunch of people.
Yeah.
That being said, proposed by Ranmilia, and being proposed by Ranmilia doesn't make too much sense if they're both red.
That's why.
So I think Rio.
Yeah. We put Ryu. We put Ryu.
That's exactly why you can test me right here. You put two people from the first mission and me, and it's a free blue.
I'm getting to the point where my logic fell apart here, though. Is the problem?
Yeah, because the problem is that Screwloose.
My logic fell apart when Ranmilia is approving the mission that is Screwloose, Rio, and Kletos. When Screwloose and Rio look, Screwloose and Kletos look good for passing the first mission. That's why that's why Ranmilia, like the entire reason Ranmilia looks more bad is the reason that I can't say that Ranmilia is bad and Rio is good or bad off of that. Like it.
I don't follow the second. I didn't follow your second half.
So basically, what I'm saying is, if Ranmilia is approving 1.3 as a red with information.
1.3. Okay.
that would make it so that the overwhelming majority of times Rio is red, right? But Rio has also been on a bunch of teams here, and then Renmilia.
So Renmilia definitely would mix it up though as a red early game.
That's why you're testing me right now.
Yeah, that's why we test Ryu now, and then we
And
we
I
know.
love the Hopi's logic, to be honest.
I agree, dude. I think we test Ryu. If it fails, then Ryu is red, Renmilia blue, and if it passes, then it's the other way around.
I really think.
I don't know. I don't know if that's necessarily true.
I think it's as simple as that.
I want to be myself.
1.3 and 1.4.
Let Renmilia talk.
I don't know if I am even allowed to respond to this, but I just want to say that these lines of reasoning are incredibly funny. That is all.
Yeah, they're really funny. Yeah, they are pretty funny.
So you're a blue that's providing no useful information. Next. Decline.
Decline.
Oh, I decline.
Test Ryu. Thank you.
I want exactly.
Or test test
exactly
Renmilia. Or test Renmilia.
Exactly...
I don't care. Renmilia and Ryu soft conflict. I want the 50-50.
No. I want exactly Hopi, Rio, Skulus,
Hopi, Rio,
and Klichos in the same team.
So screw. That's my issue.
Because I still think there is one red in.
Okay.
Hopi,
So
Klichos, and Klichos and Skulus.
Honestly, I think so as well.
Screwloose, I want to explain myself. This is why my logic falls apart. Because on the one hand, it's a soft conflict. On the other hand, it looks like they're in cahoots.
Turnip boy, you a big cutie.
So I think that the fact that the logic falls apart, actually maybe Renmilia is blue.
Okay, wait. I already voted. Okay.
Listen, please. I want the OP, Rio, Skulus, and Klichos mission because I still think there is one red in Klichos and Skulus, and if you think I'm red, there is a high chance there is at least 2 fades. So you got a lot of information.
Not necessarily. Reds can coordinate.
That's why you approve this mission.
Well, I'm approving the mission, even though I am also suspicious of.
I want this team.
Klichos and Opie, I would also be willing to put Renmilia on because to me it's a 50-50 between Renmilia and Ryu.
Yeah. I mean, I think Ryu looks more blue, but.
I'm actually coming around to Renmilia being blue. I've talked myself into it.
To being red or blue?
Blue.
I don't know. Renmilia's not offering any helpful info, whereas Ryu's trying to solve the game, right? Ryu's trying to solve, Renmilia's not trying to solve.
Okay, screw. That's exactly it. Renmilia doesn't feel like their votes do not seem very intentional.
The voting in 1.3 and 1.4 is a ton of information, and anyone that doesn't see that is red.
I mean, okay, it's a ton of information, but it's a ton of information that conflicts. That's my issue. Like.
Yeah.
On the one hand, Renmilia makes Rio look red.
Who has the intent? Who has the intent there? Because red would intend for it to be confusing, right? That's good to fight blue.
No, not necessarily.
Renmilia picks the team with Ryu on it afterwards.
Reds don't just randomly vote. They vote with intent, and that's what I've been looking for in early votes recently. And Renmilia does not look like their votes have been with intent. Nor, I mean, also based off of the mission.
I don't take Renmilia for a chaos voter. Renmilia's not like Jess. Renmilia votes with intent usually.
Then I just want to say that this is very impressive that you guys have somehow managed to keep Basic quiet this entire game.
He's probably fucking red. He's probably red then. He's usually really loud and trying to solve when he's blue. Again, blue's trying to solve the game, red's shut up. Like.
Alright, I'm gonna shut up about the Renmilia thing for now. What was that, Renmilia?
What do you think about this mission?
This mission right here?
Yeah, this one.
I mean, I approved it because I think that...
Vote will reflect. Let your vote reflect. Let your vote reflect. There's no...
At this point, I would prefer you on the mission over Rio.
Really?
Yep.
Again, I'm fine either way. Oh, it passed?
Yeah.
Turnip Boy voted yes, so Turnip Boy off approving.
Okay, only 3 rejected.
Okay, run it back.
Yep.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. Only 3 reject, so is it lines? I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably lines or you're hiding.
Renmilia, are you assassin or Andy assassin?
Oh, did we get it then?
Yeah, who's assassin? Just shoot Screwloose, obviously.
Yeah,
Rio's
assassin.
Obviously.
Shoot Screwloose and Rio's Percival, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fast.
Yeah, that was very clear
Okay.
at the beginning.
That's why I typed LOL.
I like how Skrillus asked Ryu, what do you think about Andy? And Ryu,
man.
what the
No, he was
fuck?
like, no, Screwless was like, after Turnip Boy proposed Turnip Boy, Screwless, Opie, and Klinos, and Screwless was like, oh, or we can just avoid Ranmillia and Ryu and just run this.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Skulus. I tried to act like Merlin, but
Yeah, it's okay.
apparently it was really bad.
Interesting that I didn't get any consideration as Merlin. I felt like I played a game where I was very aggressive, and might have been an aggressive.
I thought you may have been Percival.
I mean, based on chat, I really thought Skulus you were the Merlin and Basic was the Morgana, but I didn't know about the team. I really thought Klitos was red.
I do, however, keep forgetting that we're playing with a non-standard rule set, and that the table dynamics need to change based on that. And Renmilia, yeah, your votes were weird.
Yeah, I am really amused at the ways people will find to call me red and then not red just because I sometimes randomly off approve.
Well,
also, I've been red every single game, and it sucks.
That's the thing. Like, in the end, I thought you might actually just be blue because it looked more random than intentional, and reds usually don't just do random votes.
And that made you not Merlin.
Turnip Boy.
Well, I could have just been Merlin backpedaling. I'd already approved the mission.
Just give me just two rod.
I was hoping that trying to.
First of all, what can I do?
In the end, I felt like, okay, well, I guess that could have just been a Merlin backpedaling a little bit to try to make me look not Merlin, right? To say, I would prefer Renmilia, but this mission's going to pass anyways, because I've already approved it, right?
Well, I appreciate this shape. I don't like it, because I'm not on it.
What? This is the dunks.
Uh-huh. You say that, but I'm not on it.
This is the dunks because I'm on it.
No, yeah, I agree.
By the way, I wasn't saying that you played it poorly. Just that we kinda read what you tried to do there.
Yeah. For a while I did, but then I realized I should try and just let the 50-50. Yeah. At first I did Renmilia, and then I tried to change.
Completely clean. All the blues need to get on board with that.
What? That is a very standard opening right there. Like that literally gives us nothing. That is exactly what it should have been.
Yeah.
It's 0 info.
No, but I have all the info that is completely clean.
So you're either a blue power roll, or you're red, and either case is bad for what you're doing.
Yeah.
Basic does random shit in the early game.
I know how basic plays.
Screw loose, run that.
I don't know how
basic
plays, dude.
Well, basic claims teams that are very much
don't
not
run
clean.
that back without yourself on it, because running it back without yourself on it is dumb. Put yourself on it.
Opie, what team do you want me to run?
I need to play basic and some SpyParty so we can go back to a game I'm better than him at.
Yourself, me, and let's look at votes. It's all just standard. Okay.
Klitos is a voice of reason so far.
Based on chat, basic is out. Renmilia seems out for trying to encourage you to run it back without yourself on it. Maybe Rio. He hasn't really said much.
Klitos had a comment, and I liked Klitos' comment.
If you like Klitos' comment, you can go ahead.
Which one? Oh, Alright. This is fine.
This is not
God, Skrillus and Opie pairing up again.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's not fine.
Yeah, this...
What do you mean that's not fine? How would you know, Basic? How would you know that it's not fine?
Because I got the info, my guy. I got the info.
Can we freeze Basic?
Yeah. Remember the time you said you got info and it was not accurate?
Okay, I apologize.
Alright. Well.
I think that was Basic getting overconfident because he was right all the other time.
True.
No, that wasn't me getting overconfident. I actually wasn't confident in myself because I called out the 3 reds, right? But then I lost confidence in that and then went back on it.
To be honest, I read Basic as blue. Yeah.
Basic plays very wild. Very wild. You have to play with him a lot to, I think.
What was he last?
Understand his behavior.
He was red.
He was
I
red
read him
last
as blue here then, yeah.
Thanks, guys.
True, he's more quiet when he's red.
That's not always true though. It's a little dangerous.
That's not always true. I will say that's not always true,
But I'd say on average, yes.
But I'm blue this time. Yes.
Waiting on Andy.
Okay, new rule. New rule. If you talk about yourself and you say I am blue, you must follow it with daba dee daba die.
Sounds like a valid rule.
Ranmilia is red. Highlight for red.
The blues need to get on board with this because this is clean.
It is not clean because I am not on it.
I would.
It can be clean with a Johnny.
Blues get on board with this.
Ooh, it's exciting.
Oh.
It's not exciting anymore. All right, basic. All right, basic.
Okay.
All right, basic.
Hang on.
Only one.
Letter from
Only one
Hogwarts.
phase.
There were 2 reds on that team.
What makes you say that?
Letter from Hogwarts. It says there's 2. Who are the 2 reds then?
I look pretty bad now. Because I approved it.
Wait,
Yeah,
there
you do
was
look pretty
2
bad.
fails. There were 2 fails.
Okay, Ranmilia, you said there were 2 reds on the team, but then
Wait,
you
were there 2
approved
fails
it?
on that?
You voted to
No.
approve it?
No, only
Ranmilia?
one.
So
Yeah.
why
I
do we
like
think
how
there's 2?
Turnip Boy got afraid.
Ranmilia, you approved that mission. Why?
Uh-huh.
If you think there were 2 reds on it.
Because there were 2 reds on it.
If you're a clueless blue and you just didn't know that there was a...
Ranmilia is red. I called it a long time ago.
Yeah, and then so I think this feels like a push from Ranmilia to freeze all 3 of us out, and that can't be done. You can't freeze all 3 of us out into the late game.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my issue. It looks like there's
There's
one red.
one red on the team, probably 1 red. Ranmilia is also red. Ranmilia off approved. But
Ranmilia,
rejected
this looks exactly
Opie.
like a push.
Opie looks good
Why did
here,
we get-
and it's a 50-50
Why did-
between Turnip Boy and Basic.
Why did Ryu off approve too?
Yeah, that
Because
could
I
happen.
said blues approve.
So Turnip Boy sets the team and doesn't get the off approve. Basic sets the team and does get the off approve. It's Basic. Basic is red.
All right.
I mean,
Well, if we
not red.
That's why I left him out.
Look at mission
Alright.
1. Look at
He was
1.1 through
clean.
1.3. It's obviously Basic
Alright,
with Ranmilia's
alright,
off approve.
I'm Percival.
No,
First
you're
of all,
not.
I'm Percival.
No, you're
Yes, I am Percival. My
Nah,
two
there's
not. No, you're not. You're not Percival.
My 2 Merlin choices are Screwloose and Ranmilia. Those are the
You're
2
not
Merlin
Percival.
choices.
You're
that I
not
have.
Percival. You're not Percival.
Basic, shut up.
So
You're
so-
not gonna say my 2 Merlin choices.
Yeah, my 2 Merlin choices are.
What does it say?
Screwloose
What does it say below my name? What does it say below my name?
Merlin question mark, and under Ranmilia it says Merlin question mark. So Ranmilia is the red, because he wanted that, and Screwloose is actually my
See,
Merlin.
the problem with this
so I'm
claim
going
is
to
it's
reject
entirely bullshit. Because if it were anywhere near true, you would just be telling the reds to Merlin in it, and that's a game throw.
We're not even close to losing. We're not even
It's
close to
okay.
losing.
It's okay. Screwloose is
obviously
my
bullshit.
Merlin, and I agree with whatever Screwloose says from now on because Ranmilia is Morgana.
Okay, so Basic is outing Red and not Percival because there's no world in
what
which
it seems like
Basic
to me.
there's no world in which Basic would call out the 2 Merlin options when we're not even close to losing. If it was 2 red
No.
missions, red
there's-
missions, good play. 1 red mission, bad play.
There's no world in which they would legitimately call them out.
Wait,
But
yeah.
let's continue on because let's
Yeah,
just
but-
ignore this silly.
I mean,
fucking bit.
I'm not ignoring it because I'm trying to put it together and figure out what.
The huge problem is that he was even claiming, he was pretending to be Merlin, saying, this team with only 3 people, at the start of the game, no one says almost anything. This team is clean, and and that team wasn't clean.
Yeah, Basic.
End-
You need to
end of the-
stop with the
end of the
random
story.
power
We
roll
will
claims.
trust Turnip Boy.
Who counterclaims Percival then?
We can move on. Let's move on.
Percival doesn't want to
Ryu,
count Percival.
Ryu, what's your team?
There's no if you're Percival, do not come out. He is obviously not Percival, and we don't need you to come out. So be quiet.
I really read Basic
Okay,
as
let's-
blue
let's-
before what he was just saying, but now I think Basic is red, and
So
I think OP is blue, I think Screwloose is blue, and I don't know about other people.
So
Let's-
Andy,
You
Andy,
should think I'm
wait,
blue, right?
listen. Andy and I have great voting records. Opie is blue because he's been proposed on every team. Someone that's proposed on every team and didn't propose themselves is most likely blue. Kletos had good comments. It is the hammer. This is probably the best team we're going to get until we get to the hammer. So I think we
I
voted
have
up.
approved this team.
I rejected it. I want to reject.
I think
Rio.
you run it back.
Screwloose approves it. I approve it because he is my Merlin. I
like this team. I do.
Yeah, we approve it. And if it fails, then fuck.
Ryu,
But
what
I
are you
think we're
doing? Are you gonna approve this?
Ryu's been off approving, which is really bad.
I rejected this last time, so I think I'm rejecting.
No, you
it
should
again.
approve it. Ryu, if you're good, you need to switch because you off approved.
I approved. Don't worry. I approved because you're my Merlin, Screwloose. I approved it.
Ryu, you off approved in 1.3, and you need to gain your trust back because off approving is very, very sketchy.
Well, the thing is, only OP was in the first team, and if it fades with only one phase, we are in a pretty bad position. That's why I don't like it.
But OP,
okay, I approved it.
OP
Don't worry,
being
I
proposed by multiple people is more a sign of him being blue than it is red.
Typically.
It is a higher
Okay,
chance
but
that OP
still-
is blue than red because he's been offered on every mission,
Yeah, but
not by
I
himself.
have to inform Kletos and Andy.
Kletos had a good comment. Andy has a good voting record.
Screwloose, that logic doesn't quite hold. I will, despite the fact that it makes me look a little bit less.
I can't
blue,
remember the
I'm going to
explanation,
say-
but it is the meta.
Okay. So the explanation for that is that Reds would not put a red person on the team with themselves, and they have
For the
to put
chance for the double
themselves
fail, right?
yeah, exactly. So that,
I mean, that's why. Yeah.
So that for that reason, I look more blue. However, it's not.
It's not 100%. I never said it was 100%.
It's less that it makes me look blue. It's just it makes it look like there's no intent to putting me on the team. So that's all I'm gonna say.
I'm not claiming to know anything. None of us really know anything, so we go off of what we have. So yes, everything is a gamble thus far, but it's a high percentage gamble that you're blue until we have further info.
I mean, I know I'm blue. I just want you to understand the logic.
That's not the problem. I really think OP is blue, but I mean, Screwloose, you're saying Kletos and Andy voted accurately good, but honestly, they just voted yes when they were on the mission.
Yes, which is good. They followed the proper. They didn't off approve. So, other than that, we can look at Turnip Boy, who's on the mission. We can, like everyone else looks bad. So process of elimination, they're the best we have to go with. Turnip Boy looks bad. Red Million Basic, you avoid.
And Turnip Boy both look good because Basic is most likely the one that failed that mission and probably wouldn't put another red on that mission.
Yeah, Turnip Boy is another person that I would consider picking, but I think we run this.
That's what
Can I
I
talk
say.
for a second?
The mission
Yeah, let Rain Melia talk. Hold on, let Rain
You
Melia
can't
talk.
consider both Turnip Boy and me a screw.
Let Rain Melia talk. Go ahead.
Why?
Okay, everyone looking at this mission that's proposed, please take into consideration both Basic and OP say they like this mission, and that should tell you which way you need to vote.
Basic.
Are you saying Basic?
All right.
Sorry,
I'm
Steve.
just gonna tell you.
I thought you were on the first mission.
I'm just gonna tell you, Ranmilia and
I thought you were
Screwloose
in
are my
soft
two questionable Merlins. They both have a question mark with Merlin, and I'm sure Ranmilia is Morgana and Screwloose is actually Merlin, and he likes this mission, so I like this mission.
Basic, stop being so red.
I think we run this mission.
Exactly. I think we run this mission.
I think this mission's good, and Basic is just trying to put us off of it.
We'll find out. Ryu, vote.
Honestly, I'm not in. You are missing one blue, so I don't know about this mission. To be fair.
Well, then vote it down.
It's okay. You have my upvote. See, look.
God damn it.
All right.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Okay, that sucks. We are in a bad spot now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm willing to say OP is the red.
Turnip Boy and OP are reds.
Why?
Can we get a real Percival out now since we're at the end of the game?
I am Percival.
Can we get a counterclaim, please, to the real Percival?
There is no counterclaim because I am the real Percival.
That's
Turnip Boy and OP are spies.
Hold on. Please don't say things that you're obligated to say. It doesn't help. Do we have a
Well,
counter?
actually, technically, he's not obligated to say I'm a spy. He's obligated probably to say OP is a spy.
He's obligated to say one of us is a
I'm
spy.
I'm saying
No,
like
Turnip
him
Boy
saying he's
and-
blue. That's nothing. Don't say you're
No,
blue.
I'm Percival. I'm saying I'm Percival.
Yeah, we already know. Like they're not offering new information. Do we have a counterclaim? I don't think he's Percival, and I really urge the real Percival to come
I'm
out.
just saying, like, if I'm ever Percival, I'm very rarely going to be counterclaiming.
Then okay, then we get the red. Then we pass another red and we fucking lose. So like what?
Who
I
is?
mean,
No
obviously, if I need to. I
Yeah,
will.
this is the moment where we need to. It's the last mission.
Who is the actual Percival?
Me.
Basic, apparently.
Turnip Boy and Opie are spies.
Wow, no one else.
Do you know the
outing
third
as
spy,
Percival.
then?
That's interesting.
And the third spy is Kletos.
Okay, no, Basic's changing his story. Basic's changing his story. Before he said that Renmilia was Morgana. This is bullshit.
Yeah, no shit that he's changing his story.
The three spies are Turnip Boy, Kletos,
Yeah.
and Opie. Get behind it because that is
If
correct.
Basic,
Wait, that's impossible because you said
dude,
Renmilia
there's
or
Yeah,
Screwloose.
he has
Ranmillia and Screwloose have Merlin with a question mark under them, but third
Which
spy
means
is-
you know one of them has to be
Please.
red.
Then
So
one of them
No.
has to be red.
No, because I could be lying. One of them doesn't have
yeah.
Merlin.
Can we
Of course you're lying.
can we please ignore Basic? There are multiple
I am
instances where he
Percival.
has
No one
logically.
else is claiming.
Okay,
Oh my
if
God.
you were Percival, then you outed the Merlin shot. Second of all, if you were Percival, how come you have not called me out for thinking about the right option? If I was truly Merlin, I would know the right option. I wouldn't need to feign ignorance. So please let us talk because you are outed, not Percival, and very likely red or a very misplayed
To
blue.
be fair, I think Basic is the actual Percival and was trying to guide us and protect Merlin. And I don't
Was
think
Merlin outed?
is
Merlin
in-
was not outed.
I just think Merlin is not Screwloose, neither Renmedia. And Basic was
No,
just
one of
trying
them-
to hide Merlin.
Narrowing
One of
down
them-
Merlin
one of-
suspects is not protecting Merlin.
One of them is my Merlin because they both have Merlin with the question
All
mark
right,
under
dude,
them.
come on,
lying.
come on, please,
But Turnip
please.
Boy, Kletos, and Opie are the three
You
spies.
are lying.
Basic. If
okay,
you're
okay,
Percival,
we have-
why are you outing Merlin
We have
so
established that you
early
are
in the
lying,
game?
Basic. We have
Dude,
established
it's
I
he's
don't
not.
understand.
Like, stop arguing with him. Can we please, like, in your mind, mute him and have a more constructive discussion?
I mean, I can actually mute him.
All right. What is the team that we need? Like, we need to find a good team right now, or we lose.
So, Ryu, what team do you want? I want to know what.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know about Basic and you. So Basic is acting
Rio
weird.
is proposing, so
but-
we'll see what team they want.
Because I am Percival. Turnip Boy, Kletos, and Opie are the three
Shut
spies.
up, Basic. You've run the
but
course of this
Basic,
claim.
admit that it makes no sense claiming
No,
so
it doesn't-
early
it
in the
doesn't- it
game,
doesn't- it
where
doesn't-
is Merlin?
Please don't try and get him to justify his play.
else is giving you
Okay,
info?
can
No
we,
one-
can we
listen,
please
listen,
move on from this claim? We
Yeah,
have
yeah,
discussed
yeah,
it ad
okay.
nauseam.
No
We
one
can
else
move
is
on.
giving you info. No one else is giving you info. I'm the only one giving you info. Turnip Boy,
Please-
Kletos, and Opie are the three
Okay,
spies.
okay,
So-
Basic-
Only
Basic-
talk with
So-
new
so-
info.
so-
New
okay,
info
okay,
only.
we
New
move on.
info.
So we know there is run red between Basic, Opie, and Chuddy Boy.
Yes.
We know there is run red between Andy, Opie, Kletos, and Screwloose, which makes Opie pretty bad.
It makes me look pretty bad, yeah.
So I don't pick Opie here.
That's fair. Although, what is your pick then? Because now you have to be perfect on it, or else you lose to the red. Because
It's
if you're
gonna
leaving
be-
me out, if you're leaving me out as a potential red, now you have to. Be
That's
perfect
why.
on you,
That's
or-
why the actual Percival needs to out himself.
Yes, the actual Percival does need to out themselves now.
And
Turnip Boy,
no
if
one
you're
is outing except Basic.
I think it needs to be Andy, Ryu, Renmilia, Turnip Boy.
Andy, Ryu, Ranmillia.
I really think Basic is actually
Although I don't like
Percival.
Renmilia that
Ryu, I do not think there are multiple reasons why Basic
He
cannot be
off-votes
Percival.
there, but he
Why?
off-votes with Ryu.
Why the actual Percival doesn't out himself?
Because it's somebody who does not understand that they need to. That is why.
Or because it's me.
No, it's
Yes,
not you.
Exactly.
Who was it who just proposed that team?
It was Ryu is the one that. That was Turnip Boy, I think. That.
Turnip Boy was the original. No, what, the Mission 2 team?
No, the one who was just talking about that team.
What is the team that was proposed?
That was
Sorry.
Turnip Boy. That was me. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Turnip Boy wants himself on the team. That makes
Yes.
sense. That's not what we're doing.
But why?
All right. Well, I am willing to.
Are you
trust
claiming?
Basic
I don't want to ask
play
that question
Percival.
actually. See, I don't actually want Percival.
Can we please
to-
drop this? Screw loose, please drop it.
I really think Basic is the actual Percival.
No,
to be honest.
Ryu, he is not. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. When I am telling you with outside information other than what we've said, that he is not within the game still, but he is not Percival.
Screwloose.
So what's your team,
You want
Screwloose?
to put $20 on it, Screwloose?
Okay.
You don't want to.
okay,
You don't want to do
okay.
that, Screwloose.
Blues. I need at least one confirmed blue in this team. So Percival, please out yourself. Right now.
I am Percival.
Ryu, you can put me on the team for
Okay,
a blue.
only Basic. I mean, Basic is Percival. at this point.
Ryu, you can put me on the team as the blue.
Screwloose,
Yes,
what's your team?
you can put Screwloose on the team as a blue because the 3 spies are Turnip Boy, Kleedos, and Opie.
Basic. Please.
Kleetos, can you? I need to hear. I want to hear from you, please.
Yeah. I think Basic is in fact Percival, but Basic is confused.
If Basic is Percival, Basic is very, very confused.
Rio, what are you having difficulties with in team selection?
Uh,
So it's gotta be.
I'm just thinking. It's so hard right now.
Wait, I do
really
think Basic is good, actually.
I
So
really
OP is
think
the bad
Basic is
one.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What about Basic, Andy, Ren Media, and myself?
And no.
Basic, Andy, Renmilia, and yourself.
I'm gonna say no.
No.
I would
I don't think.
prefer myself
I don't-
over Renmilia.
Okay, I don't think you're perfect on that.
But
because even if I think that Basic is confused blue. I think
Okay,
I'm-
what if I put Johnny Boy
okay.
instead of Ren Media? Johnny Boy, Basic, Andy, and myself.
No.
You cannot put Turnip Boy on the team.
I disagree.
You still disagree?
Turnip Boy, Kleedos, and Opie are the 3 spies. Please.
So you want?
To be
so
honest,
Basic, you agree with what Ryu was proposing a minute ago, then?
Yes, I am.
To be honest, I'm starting to think that Red Team is Screwloose, Kleetos, and Hopi.
Ryu,
No.
no. I'm not
Screwloose
red.
is blue. Turnip Boy, Kleedos, and Opie are the 3 reds, Ryu.
I can buy off on that.
I'm getting this wrong. That is very.
Okay.
Very wrong.
Well, if that so here's the team. Do
So,
Ryu, Andy, Basic.
The problem
Screwloose.
is you need me at the very end of the game. You need to pick up that I'm blue eventually, or we lose.
Okay, but not now. We'll cross
No,
that bridge
you're
if we get there,
not.
because we may not even
Okay,
make it to that bridge.
Kleetos,
Fine. If
he
we cro-
wants
you
Ren
can cross that
Media,
bridge when we get
that he
there.
wants Screwloose over Ren Media. Okay.
Opie, say some blue things. Hold on, Opie, say some
Kleetos
blue things for the
does-
table.
Kleetos doesn't want even himself.
Okay.
Offer us info.
My read is actually Basic is legitimately confused Percival.
So I really think Kleetos is red here.
I think Renmilia is Morgana.
I think at this point-
and sent bad signals to Basic.
As long as
actually, oh yeah, no, that actually makes a lot of sense. Renmilia is Morgana, who sent bad signals to Basic on the first mission, by saying there were 2 reds on that mission, and Basic, seeing Merlin ? Says, okay, Turnip Boy and Opie are both red, and then trusts in Renmilia and calls Kleetos.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Opie, you realize
I'm
that if
actually with Basic on this.
if
that
Basic is telling the
Kleetos
truth, then blue loses anyways. So it doesn't really matter now, does it? Because he says that I'm Merlin and Renmilia is
He's
Morgana.
not telling the truth about you.
Okay.
I would like to point out that if what Opie just said is true, that makes Opie himself red.
it does make me
Yeah,
red.
Opie's
It
red.
does make me red,
Pretty
except Renmilia is giving bad signals to basic. So I'm not saying Renmilia's signals are correct. I'm saying Renmilia is Morgana giving bad signals to basic. And basic is running with them. So basic is wrong and confused, but basic is not lying about who he thinks are the reds.
Right, his perspective is logically accurate. It just puts you in a bad light. I gotcha. So who do you think the reds are then? You mentioned Basic's perspective.
Renmilia is
Mention
definitely
your
red
own.
right now.
Explain your own
Renmilia-
perspective. Show me that you've been thinking of the game.
Okay, well, okay, so logically, Renmilia and Turnip Boy are red, and then I have to say that.
What?
He disagrees.
Shh, let him talk. Let him
Okay,
talk.
actually,
Let him talk. Let him
Renmilia-
finish.
Okay,
Okay,
Renmilia,
fine.
Turnip Boy, Kletos. That's it.
Okay.
That's the red team.
What about myself, Tony Boy?
Actually, no, Kletos doesn't make sense.
Basic, and
Wait, maybe it does. I'm trying to figure it out.
Andy.
Okay, yeah, no, okay, so basic. Oh, I see. Basic is Basic is lying about Kletos
Deuce-
being red? Question mark.
Do Screwloose
No, he's not lying
Basic,
about that. What the
Andy
fuck?
Ryu. Do Screwloose Basic Andy Ryu.
I'm trying to logic this through, and so Renmilian Turnip Boy has to be red on this logic. I'm trying to figure out if Kletos is red, and it seems.
I mean,
it seems okay. Yes, actually, that makes a lot of sense.
Tony
Kletos
Boy
red, and Basic is protecting
refused
Merlin.
the two
Kletos-
last mission.
Kletos is red, and
Yeah,
Basic is
I
protecting
have-
Merlin by calling him red.
Kletos and Basic are red together?
What are the
No,
clues?
Renmilia, Kletos, and Turnip Boy are all red. That's my that is my read.
How can you think Tony Boy is red?
Because I
So
think
far.
that Basic is confused Percival, and if I think Basic is confused Percival, logically Turnip Boy must be red.
Okay,
Because of mission one.
Renmilia wants to talk.
Because of mission 1.
Please remember, Opie has outed himself as red, and you should ignore absolutely everything that he
I
just
have
said.
not outed myself as
I
red.
agree. I agree.
I mean, OP, you always voted.
Wait.
I mean, OP, I really think you are red because you always accepted every mission, and
I was
there
on every
were
mission.
Kletos
Wait,
and
wait.
Screws on it.
Wait. Can we before we go
And
down
you
that
on it.
hold on, before we go down that thread, Renmilia, how did Opie out himself as red? Please explain. That's a very
His logic has flown out of my head now, but
Okay,
he
I can
basically
actually
said
explain-
if Ranmilia is Morgana, I am red, and
No, that's not what
Ranmilia
I
is
said. That's
Morgana.
not what
and-
Renmilia was explaining Basic's POV.
Yeah, no,
Not his own.
Okay, when I was explaining that Renmilia is Morgana and signaled that to Basic that there were 2 reds on that team, that is saying that me and Turnip Boy are red, and she's telling that to Basic, right? However, that does not make me red from my point of view because I know Renmilia is lying about that, and it's Turnip Boy's red, right? Does that make sense? Because I didn't out myself as red. I said that Renmilia is saying I'm red, and Turnip Boy is also red to Basic as Morgana. That is what I said. I did not out myself. That I am blue.
Opie, your reds are Turnip, Kletos, and Renmilia. Is that correct?
That is correct. That is those are my reds.
But Opie,
I am blue?
I'm with you, but I really don't think Basic is blue.
I have to at this point think that Basic is just the most confused person in the world. Okay.
The only thing I know is Kletos is red.
He's flip flopped on like who his
Well, you
Merlin
think you know
question
that.
marks are. He's flip flopped on who his Merlin question marks are. He's taken.
Okay,
on
let
Renmilia,
me
and
ask this
he's running
question.
with a Renmilia. He's running with something that Renmilia dropped on him.
Basic. Who are your reds?
He's gonna say Turnip Boy. Kletos,
No. Let him answer. Basic. Who are your reds?
Turnip Boy, Kletos, and Opie.
Yep.
So we're split between Opie and Renmilia, and we need 4 people. So why don't we leave them off?
Yeah, why don't you leave them off, please? Do Ryu, Andy, Basic, Screw.
Thank you.
You're
yes,
still gonna,
easy.
you're gonna have to cross this bridge.
What did Basic answer?
He thinks that Turnip Boy, Kletos, and Opie are the reds.
So he lied. He lied about Screwloose, Renmilia.
Yeah, he already admitted that he
Morgana,
lied about that,
Morgana.
apparently. Yeah. So we're dealing with a Percival who, which actually kind of makes it more viable that he actually is.
So
Percival.
Oh my god, it's so hard. Okay, so here's my poll. I really think Klitos is red because when I asked the basic Andy, Rio, and Ren Media mission, he refused that. But when I put Skrulus over Ren Media, he voted yes. And I think Skrulus and Hopi both red. So
Kletos and who is both red? And Opie? Because they would have had to coordinate the mission 2 failure then.
honestly, I really think Tony Boy is blue and Basic is blue. I'm blue, and I don't know who to pick in last. I think I put Andy on this team.
Yeah, I like Andy.
No, I think I picked Tony Boy, Basic, Andy, and myself.
I think that's a mistake.
I think that is a mistake.
Switch Turnip Boy and Screw.
No. Do not put Screw.
I don't know.
Is there somebody else like
Screw, Basic, Andy.
Like,
and
I would honestly want Kletos.
Alright, I have typed out my entire logic chain in chat. There you go.
Honestly, if you don't pick me, I don't want Screw, but I would rather... I don't think both Opie and Kletos are spies, so I would rather pick one of them.
Do Screw,
And
Basic,
at this point, I would
Andy,
say
and Ryu.
Opie? But no, that doesn't work. Yeah, it's gotta be Kletos.
Yeah.
Basic, how confident are you, Basic, that Ryu is blue?
100%.
Well, he would. This would be over already.
Rio is blue. Rio is blue. Yeah.
This would have been over.
Ryu, you need to
Ryu's
listen to me.
definitely
Ryu, you need to listen to me, and you need to do Screwloose, Basic, Andy, and Ryu.
Please do it.
That is the team that you need to do.
That is a team.
That is the team that you need to do to get a blue policy on the board and avoid
Yeah,
losing.
that is, okay, so the problem is that is the
Policy.
team and for the next 2 missions until you need to find who is the
I don't
blue,
even think
and
it's
you're
the
gonna
team
have
for
to-
the
you're
next 2
gonna have to
missions.
find that I
No.
am blue.
Okay, Skrulus, who do you think the reds are?
I think there are 3 reds within Turnip Boy, Kletos, Renmilia, and Opie.
Wow, what a statement, Screwloose. That is literally the only thing that
I
can be
do
restricted
not
from
know. I
your
do
team.
not know who the blue is within that group. But if you would like to pass a blue policy, you would avoid all 4
Yeah.
of them and put the other 4 of us on the mission.
I
That
agree.
is that is the issue.
It is.
Like,
We've said enough. It is
I-
time to vote. It is time to vote. We should not discuss anymore unless someone has new information.
This team will pass 2 missions, and then we're going to need to find the blue.
Let's
one.
cross
It's
that
not
bridge when
gonna
we get
pass
there.
2
Thank you.
missions.
Let's.
We are there.
It's not
Screw.
going.
Hey, guys! There's no. Can we? Instead of speculating on the result and providing no information, can we just do it?
Okay,
Unless you want to
let's-
propose a different
Then the
team
game's
for a
over.
different
Let's
reason, then
do
go
it.
ahead.
Rio,
We're not gonna have more information.
All right.
Then,
Skrulus,
do you have a different
no.
team, Turnip Boy? Do you have a different team that you want to propose?
All right.
Yes,
all right.
I do.
Okay.
I trust Skrulus now.
Sorry.
All right.
Sorry for shouting, Renmilia.
I really think you're
No,
blue.
don't. If Turnip Boy, listen, Turnip Boy could be the other blue. If Turnip Boy has something and has new information, I would like to hear it. But I don't want people saying things like, I am blue, or stating something they've already stated, or not providing new information, because it takes too long.
We've talked about this team for so long already. Please.
Okay. So, okay. So, based on vote and missions with only 1 fail, I really think Kletos, OP are both reds, and the other red is between Tony Boy and Ren Media. So, I'm putting Skrulus, Basic, Andy, and myself.
Yes,
And
the team
here we go.
I requested a while ago.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay.
I'll accept this.
Okay.
Why?
I
It's like,
guess.
why would I be requesting the bluest
All right.
team in the world if I wasn't blue?
This is not the team.
I'm sorry
But
if
then
I
we're
misread
assuming-
or
This is the team for 2 missions.
Vote. Just vote. Just vote.
This can't be it because then
Just vote.
unless Opie and Kletos coordinated,
Just
I'm
vote.
really sorry if I misread
I'm
it.
gonna-
But
fuck.
It's a very
this
confused
game
game.
is really hard.
This game is very
honestly.
hard.
Yeah.
Lost.
Oh, yeah, this is dead then.
We lost? Oh, no.
No, we didn't. Because now we have 2 missions. We're gonna run that same team back +1, and then we're
Plus-
gonna need to figure out the 5th. This is. I told you this was gonna happen because I figured out
Yeah.
who the
Okay,
reds are.
okay. It's Turnip Boy, Renmilia, and Opie. Screwloose was actually.
But wait.
Refuse
the-
this.
Wait, so we are all
This is going to-
confirmed
this
blue,
is
right? Because if we just failed the mission,
Then
Reds
we would have won.
win,
Which
right?
means that any person we add to this team will be a success.
Yeah.
But the next team will need to be perfect.
And Reds are smart enough.
There are exactly one red on this team.
There's exactly
right.
one
It's
red.
Ranmelia.
So here's what we're gonna do. I want to hear from the 4 people that are not confirmed blue, who you think we should put on the mission that is not yourself, starting with Opie and going clockwise around the table.
Literally nobody. You can't tell me to put someone.
Ask
on the mission
us to take the risk from our perspective, not from your own perspective, but based on our perspective. Who should we think the blue is?
How am I supposed to go from your perspective?
You know how to read the table. You did it earlier. You talked from basics perspective. Why can't you do it from ours?
I understand that I talked from basics perspective, but the problem is at this point in the game, I know who all 3 of the reds are.
Okay.
And when and so I can't suggest any one of them.
Ranmelia, do you have an answer?
Okay, screw. Continue to listen to me for one more second. I cannot suggest any of them because I've got it. They're red, right? They're all red. So how can I suggest any one of them that looks the bluest?
I understand that logic, but from our POV, we don't know about any of you, but there are some percentage. It's not 50-50, right? So who do you think we should pick?
Okay, Turnip Boy is the reddest.
I'm just gonna say that.
That's the answer I'm looking for. Thank you.
I'm not gonna be able to answer this question.
Turnip Boy is the reddest because he's been red for me since before I figured out Cletus and Ranmelia were also red, but they're all still equally red at this point in the game. So.
What do we think about Ranmelia's reject on 3-1?
Ranmelia's reject on 3-1. 3-1 doesn't matter, I don't think.
Well, what do you mean it doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter because that mission was going to.
To be fair, OP can be the blue.
Probably means he's red.
And Johnny probably knows both reds because look at the mission. Mission 1.
Yes, basically.
Basic OP, Johnny Boy. Only one fail. Yep. Mission 2, NG.
No, I'm not saying that you're blue, Opie. You're red. Turnip Boy is also red. Ranmelia is the 3rd red.
Let me.
So you're changing it now?
Hold on, Andy wants to talk. Go ahead, Andy.
What I was saying, this the only reason that because the 3rd mission was if there was any traitor, it was already a lost.
Yeah, we know that. We're confirmed blue.
This will be instantaneous.
We know
that.
This will do the same.
We know this mission's going to be good.
So then the blue decision right now, it's obvious that we're going to pass the next mission. We need to place the hammer where we want the hammer. Where does the hammer go if we accept
this? That was what I was about to suggest. You want the hammer on Andy or me?
So how would we put the hammer on Andy? By accepting Cletus?
Why would we put the hammer on Opie?
Not on Opie.
Actually, by accepting this, you would put the hammer on Andy.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Yes.
Then blues should accept this one for that reason solely.
I already rejected though.
I already rejected, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, you guys are red, so you're gonna reject. So.
I am not red.
But I mean, it doesn't really matter if you put the hammer.
No, it does matter. It does matter.
What you do next is you reject Cletos' mission, and then you accept Turnip Boy's mission, because then the hammer is on Ryu, who's also confirmed.
All right. Well, this is a team. I promise you.
Reject.
If you do any team other than this, then Red's.
I think the last blue is Johnny Boy or OP.
Probably Opie. Opie's trying to solve the game.
If you want to lose, go with it.
Opie and Turnip Boy are red.
Listen.
Opie and Turnip Boy are reds. Opie and Turnip Boy are reds. There is no question about it.
No.
Opie and Turnip Boy are reds. Okay? I'm telling you right. Okay, I'm sorry, Ranmelia. I'm telling you right now.
So the problem,
the blues.
Okay.
Turnip
there's also another problem.
Reds.
There's also another problem with me being red, right?
So
with me being red, you have to assume that on either mission 1 or mission 2, I coordinated with another red to only have one person failing it. That's what you have to assume if I'm red.
Opie. Oh, there's no way Opie's red, because if Turnip Boy is red, he wouldn't put another red on the mission. He wouldn't put another red on the mission. Why would he put another red on the mission?
Okay, please, people. I want to talk to Basic here.
Okay.
Basic. So you really think Johnny Boy and OP both reds when in mission 1 only one fades happens and on mission 2 only one fade happened? That means you think the blue is between Cletos and Ranmelia, right? And from my perspective, I think it doesn't make sense because
Turnip and Opie are both red.
How can you know that?
But you just keep saying it.
100%.
I mean, I guess he's still claiming Percival. You never unclaimed Percival.
Honestly, I really think the less blue is between Johnny Boy and OP because
No, Turnip Boy
because
and OP
on the
are
first mission there is only one fail, and on the mission 2 there is only one
Oh
fail
my
and
God,
not two. And
Turn-
we I mean, did you hear any signal on mission 1 and 2?
Turnip
Did
Boy
you-
and OP are both
Did you hear
red.
any signal?
Oh my god, that's not the point. Turnip Boy and
Yeah.
OP are both red.
All right.
Well-
Okay, you approve this next one because then it puts the hammer on Rio.
Yes. Turnip Boy, you need to keep. If you are the blue, you need to be a selfless blue.
Well,
Why do I need to be a selfless
no,
blue? I just put the same team plus me, and you guys can accept it anyway.
Same team plus him will pass. Just
Because I think it's
you
OP.
need two
Because I think
fails.
it's OP. I think OP's blue.
He's never okay. The problem with you saying you need to be the selfless blue when you're saying I'm blue is that
Klitos and Red Media both red. That's my read. And
I mean,
the
you guys
less
should-
blue is between Johnny Boy and OP.
this is
You
this
should
is
be
where
Fine,
able
just
to approve this,
approve,
right?
approve,
this
approve,
is where
approve,
you
approve.
approve. So Rio can be the hammer because this will pass no matter what. It only has one red on it.
Oh man, how much longer is this gonna go? I'm
Yeah,
just
we are
ready.
taking our time these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why this game took so long.
I don't know, but Blues are gonna lose, unfortunately. Not here, but this next one.
Turnip and OP are both red.
Basic. I'm confused. Percival.
I still don't understand how you can be sure about that, Basic.
Because
Okay,
I'm sure-
here's how we're gonna do the rest of the game. I take that back. Here's what we should do. We shouldn't say much because the red votes are gonna reveal themselves soon. Right? Does that make sense? They're gonna out. There's gonna be voting lines soon-ish. So we shouldn't give them any clues as to which way the table is feeling.
You're
Because hold
literally
on, listen. If we clue
giving
in
them
the red,
clues right now.
if we clue in the reds on which way we're feeling, they will not fuck up in voting correctly. They'll just follow the way of the table, right, and not
That's a
out
pretty good
themselves.
strategy, but now you said it, I
Yeah,
don't know if
alright.
it's really
So it doesn't
efficient.
All right. So the only thing I'm gonna say is that on mission 3, I proposed the good team. Everybody else proposed teams with themselves on it.
You're supposed to propose teams.
Mission 3?
Mission 3,
Yeah, but-
it wasn't your choice. What do you mean?
Yeah, what?
I mean, I said that was my team. I proposed the team that succeeded, that passed
The only-
mission 3, was
the
what
only
I
mission you-
proposed from the start.
The only mission you proposed was 4-2, right?
He means verbally. He means verbally. I think.
Verbally, yeah, I said
Oh.
Ryu, Andy, Basic, Screwless, pretty much from the start. I wouldn't, you know, all the other Turnip Boy, Renmillion, and Opie all proposed teams with themselves on it.
Basic, are you in
Well,
agreement
yeah.
with Klitos? Do you think Klitos
I
is
would-
the blue?
I would propose a team with myself on it because duh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you're red.
I thought we were accepting that, but sure.
We're rejecting
See?
Rio, and if we could just do that.
No,
quickly, it would
don't.
be
No.
great.
Are we rejecting to
You
Rio?
don't want to say that.
Are we
Yeah,
rejecting to Rio?
You would not have wanted to say that out loud, and now Renmilia is basically fucked up.
Renmilia outed red at that point. Renmilia
Yeah,
outed red.
Yeah.
Renmilia out of
Turnip Boy, Renmilia, and
Don't
OP
we
are
already
red.
know Renmilia is red?
Yes.
Red outed as red, yes. He just gave direction to the other reds to not out themselves.
Yes,
I
if you could
know,
all
and Red
hurry
Million-
up and get
What?
done
What?
with
What?
the downfall of Camelot, this would be good.
What, Screwless? Ren Media?
Renmilia has.
Because this is taking way too long. Please just vote.
Renmilia is ready to shoot Merlin, is what they're saying. So just hurry up. Renmilia, could you just help us out and tell us who the last blue is? that would speed it up, wouldn't it?
It's me. You got to put me on the team.
Good, good.
Gonna reject.
I feel like Renmilia saying anything would just be wrong. Either anyone.
I
that
know,
says
I know.
is
I'm
either red
being
or
funny.
is
I'm
just-
being funny.
is just
I know.
shaded.
All right. Well, I'm just going to approve every team. I'm with Renmilia. I'm ready for this to end. I don't care if Blues lose anymore.
Yeah, that's a red thing to say. So then it's between Opie and Turnip.
okay.
Opie and Turnip.
I
It's not.
think-
There's no way.
yeah.
There's no way, Andy.
Oh my god, screw loose.
It's Hammer, right?
Yeah,
No.
it's Hammer.
No, it's not.
Not hammer. What the?
Not
hell?
hammer.
Okay, it's
Not
not.
hammer.
Rio is
Okay.
Hammer, and Rio is confirmed blue, which is why we're always rejecting to Rio, and then Rio's going to pick the team.
But I'm approving every team because I don't care.
I really think it is a good team.
This is the good team.
No, this is not the good team.
This is the good.
You
team.
need to switch out Opie.
This is the good team.
Hold on, Ryu. This is probably the only time we need to pay
I
attention.
already voted, by the way.
No, you're selecting the team now.
Yeah.
This is the last moment in the game for us to win or lose.
Cletos, Screwloose, Basic, Andy, and Ryu.
So,
We heard that, dude.
We've heard you
who
say
is
that.
the last blue?
Cletos is.
Based on vote, I would say it's Tony Boy, but based on the mission 5.4, no, wait.
We have two people. We have
5.1. I think it can be OP.
Andy and Basic both think it's Cletos, for the record. That is the other blue, right?
I already told you that Screwloose and Ranmilia have Merlin with a question mark under their names.
Yeah, we got it. We didn't forget.
Ranmilia is
Basic,
Morgana. Pick Cletos. Don't pick Turnip Boy or Opie.
Why Cletos?
Andy, why do you? Here's what I need to know. Why Andy thinks it's Cletos? Why Andy? Why do you think it's Cletos? That's what we need to know.
It's a good feeling.
More than that.
I don't have more than that. Sorry.
Andy didn't say.
Yeah, just do it, Ryu. Put Cletos on, Ryu. Put Cletos on.
Are you sure about that?
No, but I don't think I'm gonna get any. I don't think I'm gonna get any more feelings. So I don't think.
All right.
Take your time if you wanna read the board, but I don't fucking know, dude.
No. I told you my read. I think the last blue is between Tony Boy and OP, but everyone disagrees with me. So I'm trusting you because you have more game.
I'm really bad at it. I'm really bad at this game.
Please don't.
Ryu, just listen.
Just tell me who.
Please, I don't want to lose this game after so long.
Hold on. Please only talk if you're one of the 4 confirmed blue.
Okay, Basic.
We have 2 people pointing to Cletos.
Cletos, Screw, Basic, Andy, Ryu.
All right.
Andy wants Cletos. Basic wants Cletos. I don't know, and you don't know. So that's two votes for Cletos.
I really think Cletos is red, to be honest.
I'm really tempted to fail this just out of spite, but you know.
Good fucking shit. Good.
Okay.
All right. Good.
Blues, shush. So it's Cletos, right?
Yeah, it's Cletos.
Okay.
Yeah. Basic
Wow.
Screwed me there.
Wait.
Yeah, Basic. I told you, Basic was confused. Percival.
I know what he was doing. That's why I asked him a long time ago who he liked.
How did you know Cletos was married?
Because the team Basic was the obvious Merlin. Cletos suggested the exact right team, and Basic about 2 minutes or a minute later jumped onto that immediately. Right
and then
after
Basic
from the
picked Cletos as the last.
This actually follows my logic that I had earlier. Ranmilia, I figured out was Morgana real early because they dropped that hint about 2 reds being on that team, and then when Basic was running with it, I knew that Ranmilia was actually Morgana.
Yeah.
Wait, Kaylee, don't start it.
Yeah,
Why did you?
So I literally should have picked Cletos without any help, and maybe Cletos wouldn't be shot, right?
Well, the problem is that you essentially eliminated Screwloose as. I mean, Screwloose was not Merlin anyways. We knew that.
If I instant pick
He got
Cletos,
pocketed too easily by me.
he's not gonna be shot. If I instant
Alright,
pick
Cletos, I have a question. On mission 2, when it was you, Screwloose, Andy, and Opie, why did you say this is clean?
I didn't say that.
No, you did. You did. I
No.
promise.
No,
I promise.
I did not.
No, Cletos didn't say that. It was someone else.
No, Cletos. I promise. I was looking. I had my Discord open. I even have it in my notes. You said this is clean, and then it failed, so I just immediately said that you were Morgana.
Okay. Well, I never said it. This was clean because that's not something I would.
Yeah.
say.
No, actually, the reason I knew it was Cletos
Basic did that.
is because for a long time, Basic was like Cletos is the baddie. And was following.
Yeah. From that entire time, I thought.
Yeah, because like that was the tell that made Cletos instantly Merlin to me, just because like Cletos is the baddie and Ranmilia is good. What?
I know. That's why I didn't care anymore because I knew I was just getting shot right away because Basic outed me as Merlin.
The only reason, like, I thought that.
By the way, Percival claiming is usually not strong.
Yeah, as we just saw.
But I didn't think it was a silly strat by
I
Basic.
think part of why
at
that game
all.
took so long
It
is
was-
because we
it
kept
was-
rehashing the exact same points over
Yeah.
and over and over, and we should have just
So-
moved on.
The problem was that if Basic didn't do what he did, then you guys were gonna put the wrong person on the team, right? Like. it
Before
took
we start,
Basic.
before we
Clito's
start,
going
can
crazy
we
over
please recognize before we start when person A asks person B a question, person C should not chime in with an answer. We do that a lot. If someone asks someone a question, let those two talk. Let them answer the question. Don't talk over and answer it for them.
All right, are we going back to normal here?
Kaylee is creating it, so yes.
Yeah.
No, I created Morgana.
Okay.
Okay.
Morgana. No
Okay, be right back. Bathroom time.
Alright, just so
It's not
people
it.
know.
Yeesh,
if
we're waiting
I
for
am
yeesh.
Merlin,
Oh,
and
never
if
mind.
I am Merlin,
I'm back in Fuse again.
I will approve
Sure.
teams with known reds on it because I don't want to
I
look
liked-
Merlin.
No, no,
I
no.
like- I did
know
like my
you- I
logic
know
chain
you'll
now.
approve-
But I won't.
No, I know you'll approve them, but I swear I heard you say this is clean. I even have it in my notes.
I don't even know. I don't know why I would say that.
Screw. I was very happy with my logic chain. It made me look very blue.
Yeah, you did a
Wait,
good
wait,
job.
screw. You're streaming, right? One sec.
Uh-huh.
Oh, game started. Never mind.
The game has a bug on.
Guys,
I'll do it after.
I'm vanilla blue. Wink, wink. Don't worry.
It wasn't only that, because the other thing that stalled the game a lot was not voting everybody at the same time, because it was like that. People were rehashing arguments when they have only 2 people left to vote, and
Yeah.
you weren't
So
gonna
much-
change their votes.
At some point, you just need to vote and like make teams. You know?
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah,
keep the game forward.
yeah, Ryu, you're the slow voter. You better hurry up. It's always you.
That says screw this.
Says Screwloose, who's always the last one to vote.
I am not. It's Ryu. I'm probably second to last.
Yeah, Basic's waiting right now.
Oh yeah, my bad.
All right,
Someone's
we
in the
can-
restroom.
We can
Also-
forget about last game.
I think
Basic-
Ryu's in the
either you
restroom.
misheard or Cletus forgot saying it, but let's
No. Yeah, I'm just.
let's just move on because I am done with that game.
Yeah, Ryu's in the
Yeah.
restroom, so it's
Yeah.
gonna be a second.
Oh,
We're
okay.
in the restroom.
Yeah.
That's why he's he's not voting. you
Well, I
gonna
guess
pin
it
a
is.
slow voter on him while he's in the bathroom? Come on, man.
Ryu confirmed red.
Shh! Don't tell him what I said. Don't tell him what I said.
Okay, I'm back, and I just heard Rio confirm red.
Only reds would go to the vet.
What the hell? no, guys, I'm pissed.
All right.
Well, if you're not red, then who is Ryu?
Highlight
Alright, found the
Kletos. Highlight Kletos.
Ranmelia with the off.
Ranmelia.
Fairly common from Ranmelia at this point, by the way.
it is.
Fairly
Yeah.
common.
I know, but it's
Also
just
fairly
way
common
too-
for Renmeli to be red.
I just don't like it.
It's like
Gotta
every.
mix it up. Mix
It's
up
like
the
Renmeli has been
improve.
approving.
Hashtag mix
Yeah.
it. Yup.
Yeah, Renmeli, stop being
Or
red all the
it's really
time.
boring and just reject everything you're not on and accept only the things you're on.
Isn't it like
Like,
Ranmelia is never
boring
red?
as
Is that,
possible.
wasn't that the meme?
No, Renmeli is always red and always.
Okay, time for Screw Loose.
Alright, I'll
Play
look at
Yeesh. Who do you want? You tell
I
me.
remember Ranmelia never
I
got
want
Twitter
Turner
in Project
Who
Inferno.
else?
Cletus.
Yeah, there you go.
Kletos.
I have Kletos Highlight. Can you pick another person?
Highlight.
Casey.
I'm fine
That's
with
the-
that. Those
that's
like
the problem.
Whoa. The fact that you
Listen,
didn't put yourself on this screw is
Yeah.
a no.
That's the problem I have with this game. So someone asks you, Yeesh, who do you want? And he's just saying, I want Tony Boy and Katie, or Kletos. But how could you know if your pick is right?
The reason that I do that is because we are very likely going to reject to Yeesh anyways. So for the small chance that we could actually get a mission through before Hammer.
I get it, Skrulls, but
Okay.
from
He
the Yeesh
rejected.
point of view, that's what I meant.
I mean, it didn't matter because
From
You
Yeesh
would've-
point of
you
view, how can he be so confident about
He's
picking
not.
Johnny
He's
Boy?
not.
He
He's just
just
picking.
said, okay, who do you want, Yeesh? I want Johnny Boy. Okay, why?
But if I'm
I
red,
mean-
then you get info, right? Like, when
It
you
also-
find out I'm red or if I'm blue later.
It's
Like, I'm either a blue
information.
roll.
as
And I-
blues,
I don't want to talk about meta anymore.
it gives Merlin chances to. So I'm not saying Yeesh is Merlin, but by asking more questions and allowing more votes to go through, and just asking random people questions, it gives Merlin chances to say info randomly.
Yep.
Can we not?
We're moving on.
I'm
Ryu,
just
propose
bad
your
at
team.
the game.
You're not bad
That's
at the
what
game.
you should-
You're not bad at the game. Go ahead, just
It's
pick.
just too much meta.
Why is it? I'm just.
Well, fine.
He had a question as to like.
I
what-
picked the next hammer, and Screw's logic was good, so well, that's why I picked it.
Screwloose has a weird like hammer fetish on the first round.
Prove to me that I'm wrong, that it doesn't go to hammer every time.
It doesn't. We didn't go to hammer last game.
I'm trying to find the best way to make it not go to the hammer.
We didn't go to hammer last game. It got approved on 1.3.
Alright, I think Yeesh is good.
Yeah, I've been put on every single team.
I would
I think
agree.
Yeesh is good.
Not because Yeesh is put on every team, but because he rejected the last 2 missions that he was on. Including the one that he suggested.
The hammer generally does that.
I just mean like
They want all the power for themselves.
I just
They
mean
wanna
he was
see the
he was
vote.
suggesting that team as a setup to Screwloose.
Okay,
Not necessarily.
Ranmi is red.
And then he actually did run it back.
Ranmi is confirmed red, I think.
Renmilia is confirmed red from Rio.
No,
That's
sorry,
Andy.
sorry. No,
I mean,
I
not
said nothing.
confirmed,
Oh,
but
my bad.
maybe I would agree.
No,
with
but
that,
I said nothing.
Nobody
I was misreading the
confirmed.
vote.
Confirmed red is a
No,
strong statement.
Move on.
I was misreading the vote, sorry.
But I think
Oh, I see.
normally accepting the 4th or 5th mission is pretty common.
Yeah,
In this, like
is.
if the 5th presents something bad, then you accept the 4th.
We don't know how
Kaylee, one button.
if any of these things are bad yet.
There were actually 2 buttons, but there's only 1 button you can click.
Oh, Kaylee is muted right now, but or
Probably
not, but silenced.
Yep.
Yep.
We're doing something.
Yeah.
Also, if we end up with too many people next game, I'll sit out because we need to eat some dinner. And probably
I will leave for the next game. It's pretty late already.
I can imagine it's
So
like,
the
what,
2 people that
3
should
a.m.
look suspicious strictly on votes is myself and Ranmilia for off approving missions.
Yeah, he's 9 hours ahead of
Mhm.
us. So,
And,
or
yeah.
me, anyways.
And
Okay.
if it's, okay, it's alright.
That's true.
Hey.
Alright. Then that team is looking good. Run it back plus me.
Kaylee, were you away from your
Nah,
keyboard?
you're gonna
Back
need
plus
faster, just me.
me.
Hey, look, it's the hammer now.
Run it back.
I don't
plus
care about the hammer.
I
Run it
care
back
because it's
plus
me.
me.
Yeah, do it. Do what you want.
I wanna.
Do Andy plus the
If I
original
if
3.
I want the same team
I
and
will-
me,
yeah,
and
I will-
if it
I will
fails,
say it here.
consider me as outed red.
I will say it
That's not necessarily
everyone.
true, Randy.
Okay, this is a meta thing, but I will always go
You're
put
setting
myself
yourself
on
up really hard to get framed if this fails. That's the problem. You just
Yeah, but-
when you just said that, consider me out of red if this fails. Like
I
that
will
is
always put myself on my team.
That's,
on
you
when
don't-
I am a leader.
Yeah, you don't. That's always. Everybody's gonna do that. So the other blues that passed the first mission, we need to decide who we like between Andy, Ran, Opie, and Kletos because they're just gonna put themselves on it anyways.
Well, you should like me.
I don't like Kletos and I don't like Ranmilia. I'll say that much.
Remember all those
you
other
get
times you
to-
didn't like me and I was blue?
Kaylee gets to
This is
decide
like
as
that.
well, so we can put Ryu or Basic on if we want, because Kaylee does get.
Kaylee gets a
the
choice. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
please
you
put
get
in me.
yourself that choice arena.
Actually, I guess Screwloose could be red.
But
I-
my 2 main options are. Well,
Ryu
before
set up a
I
decent
did like
team.
I actually did like what Andy at first until he said what he said.
Kaylee didn't like that.
Yeah.
That's-
I think I like Kletos, maybe Ryu.
Ryu.
All right, so
Go with Ryu.
I'm new to the game, but based on votes, Kaylee rejected the mission where it was in. So maybe it means that Kaylee was
Why-
red,
Why
and
are we taking
all of
Kaylee
the
off?
all of
Taking
the
me off?
3 was
Don't pick
blue,
Kaylee.
and
happening?
he
pick
didn't
Kaylee.
want to out himself, right?
Renmilia,
Uh,
Does it make sense?
Maybe he didn't like what Andy said, and that's why he rejected.
He's waiting till it's his turn because he's before the hammer, so he's probably just doing it before himself.
Keely, hit us with your
Basic.
hot read. Why is being quiet again?
I was just trying to use Cherry, but again, I'm new to these games.
No, you're fine. You don't need to
Never mind.
apologize.
I just don't want to talk over anyone, and everyone is talking right now. So
Just flash if you have something important to say.
I honestly
That's a good idea.
haven't been in any nodes.
Or just put it
Yeah.
in chat and it stays there
No.
forever. Your comments will be immortalized.
What is this?
I don't.
I am
Oh,
paying
yeah.
more because
I
of
mean, it's
that.
just the same place
That makes
for
sense.
me, but
What
yeah,
is
but
this?
but Opie's red
Okay.
or blue.
Yeah.
One of those two for sure.
Not red.
Why Klitos
that-
isn't?
Huh?
Why Klitos isn't in it?
Well, because Opie wants to be in it.
Yeah.
You want to be
Hard
like, 'cause I'm
Cletus
blue.
red. Cletus Opie on the same team.
Wow.
Cletus on a known red
That's a lot of rejects.
A lot of rejects is actually a good sign, but
I'm
Kaylee
down for
knows.
this.
Kaylee knows what's up.
I'm
so.
approving this team. I'm approving it.
I don't like it.
You should approve this team if you're blue.
No, because of my theory about Kelly. Yeah.
I
No.
don't.
Screwloose is not the pick.
Sorry if I'm.
Cletos
sorry
is
if I'm
more
wrong,
red.
But
But
I have my theory about Kelly, and
I am the pick.
Ryu is
I'm just
Ryu.
following it.
Cletos is more red than Kaylee though.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah, maybe, but I have my theory about Kelly about the last mission, the mission
Well,
2.1, and
Kaylee's gonna be on it either way though.
that's why I don't like it.
Kaylee's gonna be on it either way,
That was a
so
great team. So that team needs to be run back.
Cletos, if you're blue, you're gonna be selfless blue and run the same team back because of the votes. Otherwise, you're red.
Because of the
I don't.
votes.
I don't like that team
Great.
'cause I think you're red.
Andy's accept is
There's
amazing.
no reason for you to think that I'm red.
Yeah, you're putting a lot of heat on me to be red.
Here's the deal.
Out of
Cletus,
nowhere.
Screwloose.
That doesn't make
If-
me red. That doesn't make me
If
red.
I convinced you that Screwloose was blue, would you then think that team was good?
Yeah, I'm willing to go. I'll go with it.
1 through. Okay.
I'll go with it. I don't like it.
Oh boy.
This is a good team.
I do not
I
like
don't know
it, but
about
I'll
that.
go with it.
It might fail because. Oh wait, no, we're not doing Margin. We're doing Morgana, aren't we?
This is
Yeah,
hammer,
it's
so it
hammer,
needs
yeah.
to not fail.
Yeah.
Run
Ducks.
it back. Run it back. Run it back.
Yeah, run it back.
The basketball.
I'm going to neutralite you, Cletos.
I guess I'm gonna run
Alright.
it back. I still don't feel great about it.
Just
Though.
run it back.
So it's
Run-
Yeesh, Screwloose.
Yeah, just
Turnip,
run it back.
Haley? Okay, yeah.
No, nobody say anything.
It may be a mistake, Screwloose, actually, because
Yeah. Talk about it after.
I mean, there's either 2 or 0. Oh.
Everybody get up. It's time to slam now.
Ah.
We got a real jam going here. Welcome to the
Dude,
Space
it's-
Jam.
This is gonna fail.
Uh,
No?
No, it's
All right, what do we got?
Turnip boy or Cletos?
okay, I'm
Player
Madrid.
Cletus. Any consideration for Yeesh?
No.
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 Okay. Who is Morgana?
Ranmelia, right?
I was Morgana.
Oh,
okay.
you were? Oh.
What is your read on the game?
I think you should Klitos here.
Cletus?
I can get behind it.
Because of the
the
selfless
only-
blue thing that happened?
Yeah, he was also just like he was like active, and then he said, "Yeah, I don't trust Screwloose just to maybe throw stuff off himself." But I also think it could be
We don't
Turnip
have
Boy
we
because
really have very little information in this game.
yeah,
so.
we really don't. So just make it quick, Cletos. If everyone agrees, I'll shoot him.
I think it's one of Turnip Boy or Screwloose. But
I thought it was
Screwloose.
I don't
Turnip
know.
Boy too. No, I don't think it's Screwloose. No, not at all.
Do you think Kaylee's playing an aggressive Merlin?
Kaylee didn't even say anything. He was muted like the entire time.
No, I
almost.
know, but he made the perfect team.
I don't think like that's anything. I don't know.
he did, but he didn't do anything that would like differentiate himself from Rio
Yeesh also made the perfect team
or
immediately.
provide any information.
But that's
Yeah.
possible.
Who's Percival?
Probably Yeesh.
Probably
yeah.
Yeesh, you say? Why?
And then I think that
Rio, what's your read on Percival since you were Morgana?
Honestly, I don't think Screwloose is Percival. I think Percival is probably either Kelly or Niche.
Kaylee or Yeesh or Percival?
Okay, if Yeesh is Percival, I think Turnip Boy is more Merlin.
Merlin.
Yeah.
Based on vote, I don't know why Screws voted yes on the mission
Let's look at
1.3.
Turnip Boy votes.
Just why would Turnip Boy skip me, put Screw Loose, and then put Yeesh? Yeesh, I can understand he's Hammer, but why Screw Loose instead of me or Ryu?
Sorry, were we looking at 1.1?
Yeah, 1.1, just his first vote.
Eh.
Again, by the way, Kletos didn't even put himself in the team. Honestly, Kletos is aggressive Merlin or Percival. I think.
Kletos, Kaylee just told Kletos, if I can convince you Screw Loose is good, will you trust me? And Kletos just said yes.
Hang on.
Oh, this was so quick, what the fuck?
Hang on.
Kletos didn't even put himself on team.
Hang on.
Vermilia is saying hang on.
It's Screw Loose.
It's Screw Loose. Interesting. Why do you say that?
How did they know that Rio was Morgana?
Did they?
Rio put Screw Loose on the team, and that's how they knew.
Rio put Screw Loose on the team.
Yeah. Screw Loose is Merlin. Screw Loose is Merlin, and Yeesh is Percival. And when Rio proposed that team, then Yeesh knew what was up.
Though Screw Loose didn't really when Screw Loose is Merlin, he I mean, I guess I can see it, but I
can see it. I do feel like the play as Percival is usually to vote down missions, even if you're on them.
And Screw Loose had proposed the team of Kaylee, Turnip Boy, Screw Loose, and then Yeesh knew those were good, plus Yeesh is good.
Screw Loose proposed that because Yeesh said so. Remember? Screw Loose was doing his hammer thing where he's like, I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck the hammer wants so we can pass it early.
Yeah, but
I really don't think
it also works out.
Honestly.
Yeah, I don't think it's Screw Loose either.
Like there was no agency in the team Screw Loose created. So that is not a data point, except for actually it being a Yeesh data point.
Bro, but Turnip never gets rolls, dude. He has a 0.2%. That's like actual facts.
Nobody liked
that's called,
Rio's team.
I'm pretty sure that's called the gambler's fallacy.
Honestly, I think Kletos is maybe Percival and Kelly is Merlin because Kelly may hide himself as Merlin when he reject the mission 2.1.
I think Merlin has to be Turnip or Kletos though, because like Kaylee didn't even say anything. How did they just get the first one clean without Kaylee saying anything? And then
should be Merlin.
Yeah, but I don't think Yeesh is Merlin.
No, he froze. He. Oh, you know what? Tell for Yeesh being Merlin is that he approved Andy's run back +1 and then decided that okay, now let's actually reject this later on. He was
Which
like,
one? Which
that is 2.1, I think. Yeah, 2.1. He was like, let's approve this. He both verbally and in the vote, he was like, let's approve this. This is good. And then after that, he caught on that he was not supposed to be doing that.
But Yeesh proposes Turnip Boy and Kaylee, and those are the same two that Screw Loose proposed earlier.
No, again, I'm telling you, Screw Loose literally took instructions from Yeesh on who to propose. I'm not like explicitly.
Yeah.
It was Yeesh. It was a Yeesh team the entire time. Screw Loose did not create that team.
So
honestly, I don't think I would have
my gut is saying Yeesh Merlin, but I'm not sure about it.
Then it's either Yeesh or Screw Loose.
Yeah, it's fine. Honestly, I won't help you, but I don't have any reads based on chat earlier, but based on votes, I would say Merlin is Kelly based on votes, to be honest.
I think it's Turnip Boy or Kletos.
Man, we are really split on this, aren't we?
We are split.
If it's Kaylee, why did nobody like Rio's team? Why didn't Percival like 1-4?
1-4?
Yeah.
Why didn't Percival like 1-4? What do you mean? I don't see why if Kaylee.
Yeah, that's the question. If Kaylee is the real Merlin, then why does Percival not like Rio's team?
Why does Percival not like Rio's team? I don't. What?
But nobody
Why?
accepts.
The Kaylee didn't.
Because
signal that
Rio is
was good.
Morgana.
Ah.
The Percival doesn't know which of Rio or
Yeah,
Kaylee is
right,
the
we're playing
real
with
Merlin.
Morgana.
Oh,
We're
right.
playing with Morgana.
So...
Yeah.
That makes
so
sense.
Percival should have liked Rio's team, except they somehow already knew that Rio was bad.
Yeah.
And I think
Wait,
that happened.
why do they have to upvote it though? Why do they have to upvote?
They don't have to.
Yeah,
They
they're
just...
not in it. They don't know, and they don't have to approve it. if
I'm
they're-
okay. Look at who liked Screw Loose and Yeesh after that, or maybe liked. Did anyone like Screw Loose and Yeesh after that?
Yeesh just proposed a good node with Turnip Boy and Crazy Kaylee.
Yeah, that's
But
why. I'm just saying my gut read is that Yeesh is Merlin, but I don't know how hard I should
Honestly, I'm fine with shooting Yeesh or Kelly, but if you want to shoot Yeesh, I'm okay with it.
I don't know how, see the problem with like pushing it is I could very well be wrong, but if I'm not wrong I do want to push it, so that's the hard part because I'm trying to weigh the
I'm just gonna feel bad if it is Turnip Boy after we shoot Yeesh, and then I'll feel bad if it's Yeesh after I shoot Turnip Boy.
Yeah,
Alright, this is the 5-minute mark. You need to make a decision.
Oh, shoot Kelly.
30
Who
seconds.
should I shoot?
It's not Kaylee, not
Fuck!
It was okay.
All right,
Okay.
Good work.
whatever.
Nice.
That was like that was
Done.
exactly the reason, right?
I
That
had
was exactly the
Kletos
thing.
as a power roll. No, I wrote Kletos red or power roll. That's why I highlight you in the very, very beginning.
Yeah, that's what I said too. That's what I said too.
That was that.
I
was
actually
pretty
thought.
much-
actually thought Yeesh was Percival though. He played real well.
I got lucky. I say
This game
I
is
said
too
random
hard.
people got
No,
lucky.
you'll figure it out, Ryu. Don't worry. You're doing just fine.
Oh no.
Yeah,
You're
I
playing
never
just
figure
fine.
out.
You're playing
well.
just fine. It just takes a while you got to read the vote history, and people are playing really tight. Like there's no off.
I read the registry and I really thought Kaylee was.
I thought Kaylee was Merlin. If
Yeah,
that makes you feel better.
I mean,
Screws. That's why I put you on the team, because you inexplicably voted yes to only the really good team that passed missions.
Hey, sometimes you gotta hashtag mix it up.
I really thought Kaylee was Merlin and was trying to hide himself when he
yeah,
voted no on mission.
when the
I
Blues are confused about who Merlin is.
I thought you will think also that I was
mean-
Merlin because I was the first blue to swap the vote.
I'm gonna go get some food real quick, but
Well,
feel free to start without me.
I mean, what can you
Back in a
do
couple minutes
when
if
you're red and the two first mission are exclusively blue?
It's tough when Merlin gets to
Nothing.
lead too. It's amazing. It's amazing when Merlin gets to lead off, because they know, especially in a Morgana game, they know exactly who's bad. So they personally just get
Yeah.
to lead off that the whole time and know who's good.
But that's why I prefer Secret Hitler, because you can come back from a bad situation.
Well, I mean, you guys almost you had a reasonable chance of hitting Turnip Boy there at the end. Like you talked about him as a reasonable amount. So I thought it was plausible.
Do we want to
I'm
switch
trying-
roles to
honestly-
make it more balanced, or are we okay?
I don't know. I thought you had a reasonable shot. I mean, it's
Who's
like
winning too often, blue or red?
Seems even. I mean, it almost seems like Red's winning more often, but.
I don't know, most of the
Blue,
time
I-
Merlin
I feel- I
dies
feel-
at the end.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like Blue is passing missions, but Merlin's dying.
Mhm.
Merlin just
In
needs
a
to
lot of the
propose a
games.
team and then shut up.
I think this will be my last game, honestly.
Sounds good.
I see
Same.
9 people in.
Yeah, Turnip said he's gonna get food. He said to start without him.
Okay.
So we're still playing with more
I
person
also
than
think
one assassin.
most of us are probably not opposed to playing Secret Hitler as well.
Concur. We can switch after this if you want.
We played a lot of Resistance the past few nights, so I'm open to do
If
it.
we switch to Secret Hitler, I mean,
Yeah,
definitely.
I'm down to switch. We've been playing this a lot, so.
By the way, we are nine people.
Yes, that's correct.
How many reds are in it again?
3. It's 3 if there's 9.
It's
We've had this conversation like a million times already.
He's new.
Over the past couple of nights, every single time we have 9 or 10.
This one's probably fine, but I'm gonna vote it down.
Oh. Didn't. I thought we were 10 last game.
Yeah, Turnip Boy's going to get some to eat.
Okay.
He said to run one with that.
All right, that is the most expected vote of all time.
That's the meta.
Yep, good job, Metas.
All right, now you know what we're gonna do. We're gonna
Yeah.
run this team back, and this time we're going to accept it.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, sounds good.
By the way, everybody has seen the Summer Cup already?
No, but I you can
Okay,
spoil
okay.
I have.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
Wait, Kayla, you saw it?
I did.
Kaylee was the Summer Cup.
It was Kaylee versus Opie, so they saw it.
I saw it. I done seen it.
Did you really see it though?
I did.
Okay.
With my eyes. Well,
Okay.
actually, some of the things I didn't fucking see. Good God.
Okay.
I mean, you saw half of it at least.
Then, without spoiling, I can congratulate the winner and not saying anything else. Congratulations.
I congratulate both of you.
Yeah,
I think that's a perfect.
same.
Yeah,
Same.
that was a
Congratulations to both.
that was a great final.
It was a great match.
I'm glad it was a good final. Yeah.
It was a fantastic finals.
Hey, little vote shift there.
Just one down.
Do it again, and this time Andy, Basic, and
Hope
Kaylee.
he rejected himself.
Let's just make patterns.
I didn't like
let's
Magnolia running it
make
back.
a pattern.
Yeah.
You
Alright,
know
this
what to
time
do.
Cletus and Kaylee.
I think it's
Yeah.
obvious.
Yeah.
Amelia rejects.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
this time-
stop it, guys.
Cletus
Guys,
Alright,
do it.
I'm gonna
No, it
need
has
to
to-
be.
it's ran-
I'm gonna need to be convinced that this is a good idea.
Andy, Basic, Kaylee.
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
Andy, Basic, and Kaylee approved. Everybody else rejected.
Neighbor teams.
Ah,
Stay
that
the
was
same.
worthy effort. Worthy effort.
All right. Well,
Okay,
not
OP
fair.
is blue.
There might all three of them might. In fact,
I have to keep it. I have to keep it going.
no, stop, please.
Kaylee, what's your team?
Stop it.
Yeah, Kelly, what's your team?
Not this.
Oh, good.
Not this.
Well,
Bro.
it's enough.
Yeah. I made a team and it got run back 3 fucking times. What? Y'all crazy.
That is the
Really?
team.
So the problem with this, if you're blue, you should not be running this back because it gives us no information.
Kaylee, what are you actually gonna do?
A different team.
Will I be on it?
No, you will not.
That is a sad day.
You will not.
Kaylee is gonna put
because
me on it.
Fucking neighbor teams. Let's go.
God damn it, Kaylee.
Well, I am approving because Hammer.
Oh.
Andy.
Oh, Andy.
Kaylee, please. Neighbor team.
Te
Oh, okay.
estrella, te-
Alright,
te-
sure,
te good.
sure,
Alright.
why not? Whatever, man.
Screw this. Screw
Whatever.
this. Toss it back here. Okay, Opie's fine.
Hey, give
And
it.
we got the
yeah, this is correct. This is correct. This is good. This is the goody goodies. Let's go. This is dunks. Come on and slam. I'm not gonna do the jam. Yeah, run it back. What the fuck?
Yo, you know what to
Spice
do.
are voting-
Come on and slam.
Spice are voting yes.
If you wanna jam.
Time to slam now. We got a real jam.
Welcome to the space jam.
You have to start
It
quiet
doesn't
and get
matter.
really
We
loud
have
and
won the game.
obnoxious.
Just do the team and
See,
nobody
the
talk.
Yep. Just do it, Rio. Just do it. Does not matter. You cannot salvage it.
Hashtag just do it. Hashtag just do it.
I wish I could low light Ryu right now.
This is a drum roll.
I mean, what can we do?
Okay.
Alright,
can
it's
choose-
either Ranmilia or Kaylee.
I would have said Renmeli as well.
One of
Wow.
them.
Okay.
But actually, I don't. Actually, maybe not.
Right, because Basic and Andy both responded to Ranmilia saying, "This is good, run it back." So clearly, one of them is Percival.
I would say Hopi because he was hiding.
I don't know. I mean, it might be
Well,
Kaylee.
Opie did say, "I don't want you to run the same team." So It's possible Opie did find the right 3. Kaylee also just magically found the right 3. So that's why I'm down to pick Kaylee, because he magically found the right team on nothing. With people that did nothing.
I'm willing, yeah.
And
I think
also including Basic, who did not put anybody, like, did not include himself, which is a very weird thing to do.
Yeah, and Andy's down vote makes me think that Andy is Percival, and he wasn't sure, because when the team changed, he started voting. He voted no, because maybe Kaylee is, Merlin, and Andy wasn't sure if he was Merlin or Morgana. That's my only guess.
Yeah, I'm down for Kaylee or Ranmilia, whoever you
Alright.
think, Cletus.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Was my read right? No, it wasn't quite.
The neighbor
Andy
teams
just,
is a
Andy
convenient,
just gave me
convenient
clues that didn't really exist.
Damn.
I mean, I had Kaylee as early Merlin just because, and Morgana, just because like Kaylee on the first team was like, this seems good, but I'm gonna vote it down.
That is the deadly hint that I gave. Yep.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was the other one.
I think it was a pretty good Merlin game though. I don't think it was that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like.
I mean, it wasn't like, oh my god, it's
you played along with the neighbor team.
Yeah, exactly. That was really good.
Which is like, which I thought might be a good cover.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't
unfortunately,
like,
they weren't having it with a neighbor team.
I mean, yeah, it's like, I mean, if you put 2 random people that are magically both blue, then alright.
But neighbors,
That's how we came to shooting you, Yeesh, and it was entirely wrong. So.
Yeah, I mean, I got lucky though.
Yeah, exactly. You just get lucky sometimes. And
turns out.
And like shooting for that just feels bad, especially when it's a 3-person mission and you get lucky. Like that, just getting lucky is too easy.
Are you playing Secret Hitler?
Yep, I'm starting.
All right.
Is it? Are we back
I'm
to
coming.
10 now?
I'm gonna restart the stream so that I can capture the VOD, the games separate from each other. So I'm gonna bring it down and then I'm gonna bring it right back up.